my heart. Like, even though you said sorry, you still did it. You know what you did either way. You know what I'm saying? But you still did it. Like, you knew it was gonna hurt me, but you didn't even know it.
Been a while since I had to bury my uncle. I don't fuck with the family no more, to just hide here. Don't send me no text. I won't speak on that issue no more respectfully. Just don't stand next to me. Blood cousin run around beat with the opposition. Talking about Xing me. I got 100 guns for every nigga that's coming with you. Niggas gonna be running with you for a long time. All you niggas been scared of me. You niggas know my pedigree. I'm an XL bullet on chief, nigga. You know how I beef, nigga. I'ma ride and sip on this water and hen, nigga, till I catch him and end, niggas. Racks on the table, them niggas got mad at me. I was living like Baghdad. Try to come around, them niggas was bandwagon, cause I slid in the Benz wagon. Hating on me, cause I got it and level up. Did this shit just to better us. I'm chin deep in this shit. See no other nigga, really just me in this bitch. I'ma die behind RGF, nigga. You gon' fuck around and die for nothing. I ran this shit up for real. I be damned if I die, left my daughters nothing. I really speak what it is. Zeke aiming for the kill, you die if you clutch it. I'm still wiping up tears. Wish they would've shot me, I would've died for my partner. Long live Otis.
So me losing him, I ain't even go. When I was at his funeral, I ain't even look at his casket. I just hear it. I ain't even look at his face. Cause I ain't want it to be the last time I see it.
You know when I touch, I'ma lift everything good. 4 Giottos on the truck, you know I'm a dog. Break right off a leash and doggy style me a slug. You know I'm a ball like Giannis and throw out the books. Money showers in the club, pull under the legend. I'ma pull up banging Gotti and money bag me a Megan. 2 in the jetty, I like a hoe when she messy. With too much ass in her leg and street name good. Give me blow on credit, I pay him back when I'm ready. You did me wrong, I'ma make sure you regret it. I never let you forget it. AK says you foul as hell. If she wanna beat you on sight, I'ma let her. Bitch, how real, you should've cherished London, but you rather cherish the money. Now that I'm home, you know I'm gonna fuck up the summer and turn nothing into commas. Harder than ever, long as cocaine grow out the ground, pussy, I'm a ball forever. Dog forever. Devil trying to keep me away from God on my law forever. Chin deep in this shit. See no other nigga, really just me and this bitch. I'ma die behind RGF, nigga. You gon' fuck around and die for nothing. I ran this shit up for real. I be damned if I die, left my daughters nothing. I'm still wiping up tears. Wish they would've shot me, I would've died for my partner. Long live Otis. I would've died for my partner. Long live Otis. Other nigga, really just me and this bitch. I'ma die behind RGF, nigga. You gon' fuck around and die for nothing. I ran this shit up for real. I be damned if I die, left my daughters nothing. I'm still wiping up tears. Wish they would've shot me, I would've died for my partner. Long live Otis.
Yo, what up? What's happening, y'all? How y'all feeling tonight, man? You feel me? I'm double bubbling. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in these YouTube streets. Shout out to the Bomb Squad. You feel me? Fucking with them ladies. Hey, man, y'all know how I like to start off the show. Let's get straight to it, man. Let's keep everybody in their thoughts, their prayers. Let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. Once again, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And one last time, y'all, let's keep everyone in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. That's people we come in contact with on a daily basis, people we're cordial with, our families, our extended families, and more especially, y'all, our family right here on this channel, man. You feel me? Hey, secondly, don't forget to master these 5 key components of life. Man, that's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. Y'all, I can't express, you know what I'm saying, say this, you know what I'm saying, enough. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And one last time, family, that's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And don't forget that the most important part about all that, man, that's that glue that hold all these components together, man. That's that support. So don't forget to E40 that thing and sprinkle a little support on top, because a little support go a long way, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, try it out, man. You know, it might work out for you. If it don't, come on back. We can talk about it and see, you know what I'm saying, what went wrong with the situation and see if we can adjust and fix some things. You feel me? Big shout out to my co-host who ain't never in the building. Big shout out to Roscoe P. Big shout out to L Boogie. Big shout out to my co-hostess with the mostest, my Lou and AJ. I love you, son. Hey, man. Hey, don't forget my mods, man. Big shout out to all the kings and goddesses that's mods for the channel, man, because y'all make this happen just like I do. You feel me? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Big shout out to everybody. What's going on, man? What's going on tonight, y'all? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to the fam, man. I want to see what the fam got going on, man. Listen, I got that link in the chat. I will be posting a link in the chat periodically throughout the publication, man, for ones that want to come up, man, shoot the shit, talk a little bit, and you feel me? Chop it up. So Most definitely, if that's what y'all on, man, hit that link. And just in case I play some content, I'll do some things, you feel me? Or we get to talking about, you know what I'm saying, something that's a little bit too touchy for a lot of people, man. We're gonna do this real quick. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. The thoughts, views, and opinions of Bearded Conversations are the thoughts, views, and opinions of me right now. I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. I don't mean to hurt, to harm, or to offend. You feel me? This video stream for informational, educational, and edutainment purposes only. Once again, this is edutainment. You feel me? So don't get mad about nothing, man. It's all, you feel me, for learning purposes. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Hey, and also, man, don't forget to do your proper research, do your proper rep work, and do your due diligence. You know what I'm saying? And like I always say, don't forget to get that second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth opinion. You know what I'm saying, family? And also, don't forget this too. This is the main part. This here is really important, man. You feel me? If y'all listening right here, this is really important. You feel me? Hey, don't take any advice given, anything said, or anything shown on this video stream for face value without consulting the proper professional that suits your individualistic needs. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Please, 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 please don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, vet, research, due diligence. You feel me? Make sure you're doing all these things, man. Make sure you're reaching out to the correct and right people to help you. You feel me? Because we don't want you going out here robbing no bank, starting over votes, telling your boss what he or she can take, how they can turn it sideways, and where to put it. You know what I'm saying? We ain't always factual and actual over here. You feel me? A lot of people come through. A lot of people say, you know what I'm saying, what's on their heart and what's on their mind. You feel me? So, we try not to charge them to it. We try not to charge them to it. You know what I'm saying? You know, we all, you know what I'm saying, have a voice. So, you know, Rogish, what's going on? Rogish, how you feeling this evening? Miss Laura Daly, what's going on? How y'all feeling today, man? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. Oh man, look. Also, too, man, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, man. I got Boo London, man, young man off the debut. You feel me? Man, I synced him on the debut, man. The song touched me, man. That song, you know what I'm talking about? It hit so hard, man. Pause. I had to hit him up, like, man, can I get an interview? So, man, he agreed to it, man. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, 9 p.m. Central Time, 8:28, man. Boo London will be in the building for Bearded Studios. You feel me? An exclusive sit down convo. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all share it out, man. Make sure y'all give folks to like the channel, man. Subscribe. Excuse me, subscribe to the channel, and man, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to build a community over here, man. We're trying to get them numbers up. And the numbers, listen. And for y'all that don't know, man, it ain't about, because a lot of people get that understood. When I say run them numbers up, man, I'm talking about the awareness and the attention to certain things that, you know what I'm saying, we might talk about over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's involving us in our communities, as far as, you know what I'm saying, evolving and growing and developing. You know what I'm saying? As far as in social status, educational status, you know what I'm saying, financial status. So make sure y'all sharing us out, man. Make sure we run those numbers up. Make sure we get people, you know what I'm saying, of like mind. And also, if you know any professionals or anybody that want to speak about certain things, man, that they want to come on and they want to teach, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? And present PowerPoint presentations, man, feel free to let them know, man. We got a platform for them, you know what I'm saying, if they're trying to advertise, especially if it's a melanated business, you know what I'm saying? But because we need, listen, like insurance agents and people like that, man, if y'all know anybody, send them our way, man. I would love for a person to do a presentation, you know what I'm saying, and present a PowerPoint on walking folks on, you know what I'm saying, insurances like IULs and death rate policies and things like that, man. Any congressmen, any senators, any political people. Also, I got a fire interview coming up, man. Next Wednesday, man. Well, I'm doing an interview next Wednesday. I don't know when I'm gonna upload it. I don't know if I want to do it live or however, you know what I'm saying. But I'll figure that out, you know what I'm saying, before that time come. But just stay tuned in, man. You know, I'm trying to bring some things to the people, man. Change it up, switch it up, take it outside of the norm. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of madness and craziness going on in the YouTube streets. Also, man, something I forgot to do. I don't know if I did. I can't remember, man. YouTube, man, they changing the qualifications to get monetized as far as watch hours and things like that. So, man, if y'all pushing and y'all trying to, get monetized and things like that, man, make sure y'all getting them hours in. Make sure y'all networking. Make sure y'all connecting with certain people, man. Like when they stream, man, can I stream off your stream? Help me get my hours. Like talk, speak up. Because as of February the 1st, I think you're going to need 8,000 watch hours or something like that to even be monetized. Now, you got to think about it. The first stage was like 1, and then the last stage was like 4. So now, they're increasing that. You can only imagine how long it's going to take for people to, uh, uh, get monetized. And then even with the monetization, with the ads and things like that, it ain't like it's a lot of money, but it's a goal. You know what I'm saying? So, if you about achievements and setting goals for yourself, it's a goal. So that's something that's always a good thing to be, reached. You know what I'm saying? You got to reach these goals. Got to reach our goals. Have to reach our goals. But what's going on with y'all, man? Everybody quiet tonight. It's quiet tonight. I know a lot of people go live right now. A lot of people got a lot of things going on out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I do what I do, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do what I do. That's why I do what I do. Hey, but I want to get into this real quick. Real quick. Well, not real quick, man. I wanna get into this young lady, man. What's her name? Hayden Panettiere. Killed it. I want to get into that, man. A lot of us, we don't, we so stuck on Nola Wells. There's a lot of killings and shit going on out here, man. White folks get killed too. So we wanna, hey, we wanna be even with our Karen and with our Grace. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm just bullshitting, y'all. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, most definitely, man. Any tragedy, anything of that nature, man, that's out here in the world. We want to talk about it. We want to highlight it. We want to put it on Front Street. We want to put it on notice. It's a lot. It's a lot of shit that's going on, man. It's just a lot that's happening right now, and I just try to present, report, and bring y'all the updates. But let's get into this Nancy Grace and this Hayden Panettiere case, man. So I don't know a lot about it. You know what I'm saying? From what I read about it is, of course, just like the one I played the other day, it's strange. But let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Of course, y'all know we going to Nancy. I fuck with Nancy. I've been rocking with Nancy. Let's get it.
Tonight, TV and movie star Hayden.
Hold on. Oh, change is coming. What's going on with the value? Hold on, y'all. Let me get this together. Okay, that. Don't do that. Yeah.
Panettiere neighbor hears crying and screaming before the star's death. This, as we learned, her HOA Homeowners Association had actually put up posters.
Yeah. Oh, y'all, we have a technical
Notices.
Motherfucker, we no sound. I hate when it happens. Oh.
To block her boyfriend from getting in the building. Why? We also learned tonight, according to reports, that the boyfriend actually pawned Hayden's belongings before her death. Good evening. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. I want to thank you for being with us.
Yeah, Hayden Panettiere is a child actress who went on to great success. She detailed her substance abuse issues.
Sadly, Hayden was found unresponsive on Sunday in an apartment in Greenville, South Carolina.
She really told the world who she was beyond the superstar, the actress that we all thought we loved.
Hey everyone, incident on for cardiac arrest. That's in Milwaukee, 701 Aisley Bridge Road, apartment 29 responding.
Aisley Bridge Road, overdose, CPR is in progress.
It was yesterday afternoon, and just a bunch of commotion in the hallway. The halls are pretty hollow, so noise echoes throughout. And I had just heard about someone collapsing. And then afterwards, there was talk about cardiac arrest. I can't confirm any of that. That's just what I've heard. Just lots of commotion.
That from our friends at WYFF. Bombshells tonight in the investigation into the TV and movie star Hayden Panettiere's death. We're learning more and more, and all of it is very, very unsettling, to say the least. Let me remind everyone, no one has been charged. No one has been named a person of interest tonight. Anyway, we are now learning more about the alleged use of Narcan. When was it used? Who used it? How can you tell from looking at Hayden Panettiere's body? Was it actually administered?
His brother gave us a statement that he texted Brian and Hayden on that Sunday morning, last Sunday, and didn't get a response, went to this Airbnb where they were, and then found Brian, who had just woken up, and Hayden laying in a bed. And Brian then administered Narcan to her.
Okay, that's our friend Harvey Levin over at TMZ. And I need to hear that one more time, because listen to me. I've tried a lot of cases, and every fact can prove something. I heard something very disturbing. Listen to Harvey Levin.
His brother gave us a statement that he texted Brian and Hayden on that Sunday morning, last Sunday, and didn't get a response, went to this Airbnb where they were, and then found Brian, who had just woken up, and Hayden laying in a bed. And Brian then administered Narcan to her.
Okay, straight out to Rob Shooter joining us, author of a brand new book, Queen Elizabeth III, The New American House of Windsor. Shooter, my interest is always piqued, to put it mildly, when I hear somebody say, I woke up and she was dead.
Yeah, absolutely. It's these details, Nancy, that are ultimately going to point us in the right direction here. You're so right. Just one detail can change everything. I listened to that statement from Harvey twice too, because there's a lot of stuff in there and a lot of it doesn't add up. Initially, we were told that she was found in a chair. Now we're being told that she was in the bed. And so I want these people to keep talking to TMZ, to keep talking to the media, to keep talking to the press, because they are going to reveal everything without even knowing they're doing so.
Derek Smith joining me, high-profile criminal defense attorney out of Ohio. Did you hear what Shooter just said? I mean, he's a PR guru. He's handled them all. Diddy, Britney, it goes on and on and on. They can't stop talking. They can't stop talking tonight. No charges, no POI, person of interest. But Derek, how many interviews are these people going to give? And they're inconsistent. Did you hear Shooter? Shooter already pointed out that in one statement, she's dead in a chair. Another statement, I woke up, she's dead beside me. I didn't know. What? Keep talking. Just keep that camera rolling, Derek.
This professional 32 terabyte SSD, capable of holding the entire collection of the New York Public Library, is something you won't find at Best Buy or any electronics retailer. Even if you were willing to drop $1,000, you couldn't buy it, but today, you can own it for the price of a single beer. Here's the deal. Due to the ongoing conflict in the Middle East and the crisis in the Red Sea, global shipping is in total chaos. Our entire shipment destined for major U.S. retail chains was canceled, leaving thousands of units stranded at the port. Because we haven't received payment, we can't even cover the salaries of our German RD team, so we've decided to bypass the middlemen and clear these out at cost. These drives are European Electronics Association certified, packing a massive 32 terabytes into a device small enough to fit in your pocket, with high-speed ports reaching 4,000 megabytes per second.
Yeah, Nancy, I tell my clients, unfortunately, sometimes after the fact, that self-snitching doesn't really help them. I understand that they want to get their story out there too. They don't want to be villainized. They don't want to look like anything is because of them. However, just like your previous guest just said, you get them talking, they're going to be inconsistent, especially if the truth is something they're trying to evade. So I generally tell my clients, you know what, let's come into the office, talk with me first before you talk to any media, any law enforcement, anything like that, because you could maybe inadvertently say things that could wind you up into the jail cell, Nancy, as you well know.
Dave Mack joining me, Crime Stories investigative reporter. Dave, there are several inconsistencies, right? What's the story on the Narcan? Who, what, where, why, when?
What we're actually being told is what Zach Hickerson, the brother of Brian Hickerson, Hayden's on and off again boyfriend, that the Narcan was found on the bed, and that according to Zach, his brother Brian had used the Narcan on Hayden. Now,
so them Narcan supposed to wake y'all up, man. I don't know if y'all, tuned in, man. I had a doctor come on to do a presentation about the opiate, epidemic that was, facing, or crisis that we was facing here, in America, and she was explaining what Narcan do and stuff like that. So Narcan is supposed to wake them up. That shit don't work.
Narcan this is an inhaler that's inhaled through the nostrils, Nancy. And according to Brian Hickerson's brother, Zach said that it was Brian who was administering the Narcan to Hayden.
Wait, when you say boyfriend, are you talking about this boyfriend?
I saw her leaving on a gurney. Brian was right next to her, and I asked her if she was okay. And it looked to me that she, had suffered some type of trauma that, looked to be battering. And it was clear she was terrified.
My biggest thing about domestic violence is I don't think it is taught early enough in life. Never in my life did I ever get taught what domestic violence was, right? Maybe if I did at an early age, maybe I wouldn't have done what I did. I mean, I went into such a dark place, man. Drugs, alcohol, abuse. Good God Almighty, she's 5'2" on paper, 4'11" in real life. I mean, come on. It's a terrible thing I did to her, but yeah, she's love of the life. So you never know what happens.
Yeah, I said he
Is he high?
He had the motherfucker
Is
blood.
that from our friends at Inside Edition and TMZ? Okay.
Oh shit!
Please throw some water on me. Wake me up, Jackie, because I think I passed out. I think I blacked out right there. Let me hear that first part one more time.
My biggest thing about domestic violence is I don't think it is taught early enough in life. Never in my life did I ever get taught what domestic violence was, right? Maybe if I did at an early age, maybe I wouldn't have done what I did.
Okay, so Paul, I agree kind of sort of with what he's saying. You know what I mean? But for those that don't know what domestic violence is, domestic violence doesn't have to be violence committed against your sexual partner or your partner that you're living with, be a wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever the case may be. Domestic can be against a parent. Domestic can be against a sibling or a family member. You feel what I'm saying? So again, we always try to encourage you guys to educate yourself on the law, man. I stress this every time we go. Well, not every time, but you know what I'm saying? A lot of the times we go live, learn the law. And especially with the Nolan Wells and the cases and with that I've been showing on my lives with Officer Tatum and things like that. Even with the Carmelo Anthony case, you feel me? Where I actually went and I pulled up the Texas law about self-defense, and we went over it. Big shout out to the Lil Bro Nike fam. know what I'm saying? We actually went over it. So a lot of times, I tell y'all, man, we have to educate ourselves to the law. Now, morally or emotionally or whatever you feeling, you feel me? You know, I'm not saying that your feelings ain't wrong or you ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like I agree. But again, you know, the law, I'm not gonna say we got the law for a reason, but the laws are set the way they set, you know what I'm saying, for a particular, you know what I'm saying, understanding. And a lot of us as regular citizens, we don't understand. But domestic, like I say, man, domestic can be against a parent, domestic can be against a sibling, domestic can be against a partner. So just man, learn the law, man. You know, make time to incorporate that into some of the learning and experiences, that you have. You feel me? Sit down, read a law book, take 15, 20 minutes out your day. You know what I'm saying? That's very important, man. We need to learn. But now what my contingency is with that, like, but even as a child, don't put your hands on a girl. You feel me? Parents cause everybody parents, hey man, don't fight no girls. If you got a problem in school, make sure you tell the teacher first before you can, you know what I'm saying, before you react to anything. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow the proper chains. Now, we might not be explaining this to our children, as these are some of the things that can you know, stop domestic or things like that, because we don't. And then even as kids, we fight in the house. You know what I'm saying? We fight our brothers. We fight not everyone, but you know, you argue with your brothers and sisters. Whatever. That's domestic. You know what I'm saying? If that's done as an adult to where other people can see it and other people feel a little bit alarmed about the situation, that's domestic. You know what I'm saying? Or if the police see it while it's happening, they could, you know, say, you know, it's domestic. We again learn the law. But I think at some point, you know, as you grow and as you have experiences in life, you know what the hell a domestic is. Even if you don't understand it, you should know. You know what I'm saying, what a domestic situation is. I mean, come on, man. Like I'm just saying, man, it's 2026, man. Don't get me wrong. I know it's a lot of shit that we don't know. I'm not saying it like and I know it's a cliche statement to say that we should know, but I believe more than ones that don't know what it, you know. And him saying that as an excuse to try to what's the word I'm looking for? For him to use that as an excuse to try to make it seem like what he did, you know what I'm saying, wasn't bad because he didn't have the knowledge or the awareness of, like, that still don't excuse it. And he admitting it, so I'm rocking with that admitting part, but he should have known better, man. You just know you can't beat up on no fucking woman. You just know you can't, like, it's just certain shit we gotta know, y'all.
That's from TMZ. I'm almost speechless. Dr. Bethany Marshall, please help me. Dr. Bethany Marshall, renowned psychoanalyst out of the LA jurisdiction. She's on Hulu. She's on Bravo. She's on Peacock. New podcast, On the Couch with Dr. Bethany Marshall, author of Deal Breakers. Dr. Bethany, did you hear that? If somebody had told me what domestic violence was, I wouldn't have beat the out of her. Really? It's when you beat somebody. That's domestic violence.
Well, first of all,
did
you're
you
right.
hear that? Why
Yes,
isn't
I
anybody
did.
upset?
Yeah.
She's dead. That boyfriend wakes up in the bed and goes, oh, she's dead. How can that happen? And it's the same boyfriend that admits he beat her to smithereens. She got taken out on a gurney.
What he says is, if somebody had told me about domestic violence, he's trying to distance himself from domestic violence as if he didn't do it. But then later he goes on to admit.
Why do you even keep saying that, Bethany? Why do you keep calling it domestic violence? That's certainly putting perfume on the pig, right? Well, when people say domestic homicide, domestic, it sounds like a Hallmark movie. Domestic. I think of the kitchen table and good smells from supper and a little family sitting around the table holding hands like on the Waltons saying their prayer before dinner. That's not what this is. I do like one thing you said, the distancing. If somebody told me about domestic violence, maybe domestic violence wouldn't have happened. It's not, domestic violence isn't doing it. He did it.
He did it. He beat her. He hurt her. He administered opioids to her. But then later on in that interview where he's clearly high, he does say, well, maybe I did it. And did you see the look on the interviewer's face? I mean, she's just giving him the side eye there, shocked at how high he is.
I was coming down in the elevator and heard those two in a screaming match in the garage. And she was just kept saying, please, Brian, please just stop. I myself called the sheriff's office a number of times.
From our friends at Extra. Now, I want to be very clear. No one's been charged. No one has named a person of interest. To special guest joining us tonight, Eileen Reslin. She is the senior Showbiz Exclusives investigative reporter for Daily Mail, one of the largest websites in the world. Eileen on the story from the very beginning. Eileen, thank you for being with us. A beating is not the COD that we know of, cause of death. What do we know about Hayden Panettiere, who's leaving behind a daughter without a mother? What do we know about the circumstances surrounding her death, Eileen?
Well, I'm really glad you actually mentioned her daughter, because that is actually part of the reason that Brian became involved in her life. He found her in a very vulnerable state. And now what we know about her death is, well, there's been obviously an apparent overdose is what has been reported. And there was Narcan distributed. What's very interesting, I want to highlight a report that my colleague Dana Kennedy did for the Daily Mail exclusively. She spoke to Leslie Vogel, Hayden Panettiere's mother, who has had conversations with the police, who have informed her about what Brian has also told the police about what happened before Zach got there to the apartment. Now, this is very interesting, Nancy. He claims, Brian reportedly told police that at 10:30 that Sunday before Hayden died, that she was doing her makeup, and it was seemingly like any other day they were supposed to meet up with Zach. Then Zach is unable to make contact with them, and Brian steps out to go and get something. Now, what that something is unclear. We don't know, and it hasn't been disclosed by the police. And then Brian returns to the apartment, and he somehow, we don't even know if he interacted with Hayden or not. Presumably he did. It was close quarters. And then they both somehow fall asleep for a nap. So there's really big gaps in that story, because when he comes back from that errand run, what happened there? Did they have a conversation? Did they do some drugs together? That information we don't know yet.
For just $67, you can generate as many videos as you
To Dr. William Maroney. He is a renowned medical examiner, a toxicologist, a pathologist. He is an opioid treatment expert. He is the author of American Narcan. And not only that, Maroney, while being a medical examiner, the chief medical examiner, puts his money where his mouth is and created a mobile opioid treatment facility. Dr. William Maroney, you have theories on the case tonight. It's not a case. It is the death of a beautiful young movie and TV star leaving behind a daughter without a mother. What is your analysis so far?
It's quite clear. It follows the time path of heroin, fentanyl, or opiate use. You're up early, you're getting ready, and then you take a nap. No, that's falling out. They probably used together, and she might have got more than him, and he woke up and she didn't. That happens all the time. It sounds like an opiate use, somebody with substance use disorder and a partner follow this timeline. He's bigger, whatever they snort, whatever they smoke, whatever they inject. They said there was no trauma after the autopsy, but the timeline fits opiate use. And then why else do you have this? Why do you have this if that's not an opiate use? Narcan is only going to work when you're around opiates. If you're using opiates, this is what saves your life if something goes wrong.
Well, why didn't it work?
Well, there are reasons. Polypharmacy is the number one reason why it won't work, because the Valium, the Xanax, the cocaine, the methamphetamine, barbiturates, ketamine, alcohol, they prevent it because they're much stronger and it's not going to reverse them. The second most important reason why it won't work is it's given too late. Circulation stops. The heart stops, breathing stops. It's not going to go anywhere. You blow this up your nose, it's
Wait,
not going to.
Are you saying the Narcan was administered after circulation and respiration had stopped? What do you mean by that?
What I mean is you need to have it go in your nose, get in your blood, and then go to your brain. If you don't get it in time, it's not going to work because it has to transfer to your brain. And there was no circulation. That's why it wouldn't work. There was no
Why are you saying that?
Up the nose.
Put him up. Why are you saying there's no circulation? Do you mean she was dead?
Yes.
Speak English,
that's
man.
Exactly what I mean. She was dead, and this whole thing was a drama. That's what I think.
Okay, wait a minute. What do you mean by she was dead and this whole thing was a drama?
You use opiates and you fall out, you get sleep, you wake up, and somebody else is dead, but you're alive, and you have to do something, and the procedure, the timeline doesn't fit that she was savable. She was not savable.
How is Narcan supposed to work? It did not work. It did not save Hayden Panettiere's life. How is it supposed to work? You firmly believe it was administered after she's dead. Well,
yes.
I might as well administer it to that phone right there.
Yeah, it would be the same thing. Here's what you have to do. Narcan works all the time, but you have to get it in your nose, and it gets absorbed into your blood, and then it goes to your brain, and it tells the brain, you stop breathing. Please start breathing. You have to go in here to start breathing. It puts the heroin off. It puts the fentanyl off. It puts the OxyContin off. It pushes it off. That's how it works. And then the brain sends signals to start breathing again.
Whether you're nearsighted, farsighted, or need reading glasses, Xiaomi's new AI smart glasses give you perfect vision instantly. Thanks to full focus op.
So let me understand. You're stating that you believe the Narcan was administered after she's dead. Now, okay, hold on. Rob Shooter joining me, PR guru who is familiar with Hayden Panettiere, author of a new book, Queen Elizabeth III, The New American House of Windsor. Shooter, you heard Eileen Reslin from the Daily Mail describe inconsistencies in the various statements. We already know that in one story, she was dead in a chair. In another story, he wakes up, oops, she's dead. I have no idea. I'm just sleeping next to a corpse. I don't know what happened. Can I tell you that's not that uncommon that I hear that? There are many inconsistencies. What about the inconsistency regarding the brother, her doing her makeup at 10:30, the boyfriend leaves? Did he leave to get Narcan then? Was she already dead? What more can you tell me, Shooter?
Yeah, these inconsistencies are everything, Nancy. And as long as they keep talking, we're going to get more. Why would you go out and get Narcan if you didn't need it in the moment? Was this preventative? Were they planning to do drugs that day, or 3 of them, or 2 of them? And that's why they wanted the Narcan. There's a ton of questions, but what I do know is that the cameras have been seized around that apartment complex. So sources are telling me that the police have taken all that footage. So they'll be able to see exactly who left, what time they left, what time they returned, and if they did go to a pharmacy, if they did go to a CVS to pick up Narcan, that will be on the cameras too. And so they can say whatever they want at the moment. Let them keep saying it. The evidence is what's going to tell us what really happened. And that evidence is going to be cameras, it's going to be cell phones, it's going to be electronic communications. I'm told that the police know a lot more than we do, and they're just not saying at the moment. That's not that unusual, Nancy. What people say to the press is often very different than what they say to the police. The police already have a very good idea what happened inside that apartment.
Hi, guys. Nancy Grace here. Every day, to find out, dial Derek Smith. Don't you just hate it? You're the veteran trial lawyer, the criminal defense attorney at dwsmithlegal.com. When your client gives one story, then gives another story, I mean, most people remember the last time they saw a dead body. It doesn't move on its own anyway. But when you find out there's video surveillance at that drugstore, at that luxury residence where they were, I mean, there's video.
The first thing I'm doing, Nancy, is going to those pharmacies, trying to get that video, because if we're in a situation like this where a client of mine may be a suspect in a homicide or an accidental death, and he was actually doing something to prevent that, like he wakes up and realizes his partner is struggling to breathe or having some kind of reaction, he rushes out to go get Narcan, to go get something to help her. But then unfortunately, when he gets there, it's just a little too late and she doesn't survive. That could be the situation we're looking at now. Yes, they're trying to establish a motive for this guy. Yeah, he was a boyfriend, a partner. He hurt her. He hit her. He was domestic violence to her. Doesn't mean he's a killer. Doesn't mean he wants her dead. Yes, he may want to keep her to himself, be a possessive type boyfriend. But he wants her to be alive. He's going to the drugstore to get some Narcan to save her life.
Okay, all of this is discussion based on inconsistencies we are learning about. This boyfriend has not been charged. He is not a suspect. He's not even a person of interest. But I do find it interesting that the surveillance cameras have been seized by police. Why? Dr. William Maroney, renowned medical examiner, I can't stress that enough, toxicologist, very important in this case, pathologist, opioid expert, author of American Narcan. He's devoted his life to his family and fighting opioid addiction. Dr. Maroney, I want you to weigh in. Your knowledge is far more vast than my questions can encompass, but I also want to know, in an autopsy, can you tell if Narcan was administered? Since it's inhaled, can you even find that out in autopsy?
There's two things you can do. The first thing is standard toxicology when you test the blood. If there's absolutely no naloxone is the active medicine in this, then it really wasn't given in time. And the second thing you can do is swab the nose. You swab it and then you send it off. These are the first test. The general toxicology is what everybody does. Every single medical examiner, every single department will do the toxicology. One of the reasons why I think they brought in the DEA was because they're going above and beyond local law enforcement. If you take a swab and you go up the nose like we did in COVID, instead of looking for a virus, you look for naloxone, then you'll know if it was given.
So I bet 99% of people have seen this German design.
So I think what you just said is yes. Dr. Maroney, did you just mention DEA, Drug Enforcement Agency? What?
Yes. The reason why Greenville Police is reaching out for federal resources with the DEA is when they find what they find in the bag or the drugs or the toxicology, they're going to go for homicide, because when you supply something to somebody and they die, that's homicide, not an accident.
So if the autopsy is done correctly and the Q-tip, the long Q-tip like we used in COVID, is stuck up the nose and swabbed, you will find traces, correct?
Yes.
Of Narcan.
But if she was dead, it will not have been absorbed and it'll sit there. So that creates the timeline. It helps you say, now you don't know when, but if it's in her blood and in her nose, then she would have got it in time. But if it's not in her blood and it's only in her
to ask him a
nose,
question.
that is
Maroney.
Yes.
This is very, very confusing. I got to figure out if the Narcan is in her blood, then it was administered correctly. If it's just in her nose, that means he stuck it up and it just sat there and she never absorbed it because she's already dead.
because she's already dead. That's if you find it in the nose and it's not in her blood, that's clearly exactly what.
Wait, Maroni, wait. Don't lose your thought because I really want to hear it. To Eileen Reslin joining us, senior showbiz exclusive investigative reporter, Daily Mail. What is the boyfriend's story? Because when I smell a lie, I'm digging in. I've got a bite of his ankle, and I am not letting go. What is he saying? When is he saying he administered Narcan?
He hasn't released a statement yet saying whether he administered the Narcan or not. That was the brother, Zach, who claimed that he did. Right now, he's lawyered up, Brian. His lawyer is saying that let's let the investigation play out. Let's not make any judgments yet. So he's already in defense mode in that sense. But what we know about him is that he is a criminal. I mean, he abused Hayden. That was well documented in Hayden's biography. He's been convicted. He pleaded no contest in 2021. And what's really interesting, Nancy, is that just the week prior to Hayden passing away, he actually put in a request with the court to have his charges expunged. And the judge actually denied it because he said, I'm not allowing that to be expunged because you've continued to be high. And they actually pointed out to that TMZ interview that you played earlier that showed that he was not in a good state. So why would they expunge the charges in that case? And that what the judge decided was decided just 3 days before Hayden died. So I think the timing of all of that is all very interesting.
His brother gave us a statement that he texted Brian and Hayden on that Sunday morning, last Sunday, and didn't get a response, went to this Airbnb where they were, and then found Brian, who had just woken up, and Hayden laying in a bed. And Brian then administered Narcan to her.
Okay, the brother says he arrives. He finds Brian, who had just woken up, and Hayden still laying in a bed, and Brian then administered Narcan to her. Whether Narcan is in her blood or just in her nose, highly critical. Who can tell me about the boyfriend who was not a suspect or person of interest tonight, pawning Hayden's items, her belongings, before her death? Dave Mack, Crime Stories, can you tell me about that?
Yes, Nancy. Hayden's estranged mother, Leslie Vogel, says that Leslie came out to LA about a year ago to help Hayden get through a serious health issue, and claiming that Hayden was suffering from some unexplained pain in her lower back. And it was at that point where Leslie Vogel says that Brian Hickerson had emotionally and physically damaged Hayden Panettiere for years, and she was depleted in every way, financially, emotionally, physically, and that Brian Hickerson pawned items of Hayden Panettiere to get cash.
Okay, Derek Smith joining us, criminal defense attorney. Derek, again, he is not named a suspect in this case. That's not a good look, to just admit that you beat her repeatedly.
No, I mean, yeah, it doesn't look good, but it doesn't point to, again, a motive. I mean, you were talking about doing drugs together, and like you just said in that last segment, she was financially drained. Maybe they owed money. Maybe she owed money to him, and she said, "Hey, pawn my stuff, get your money back." Or they needed more money to go get more supply. They needed to resupply. Okay. So she sent him along, "Go pawn my stuff."
Okay,
go get some money,
you just run with that bone that she owed him money.
Well, she's financially
Dr. Bethany, could you help Derek Smith, please? Dr. Bethany.
The likelihood is he stalked her for a long, long time because he wanted her money. He did file for bankruptcy in 2022. And what happens when people want to commit financial fraud on another individual is that they will put that person in a vulnerable state so that that person cannot complain. So my theory, I've never talked to Brian Hickerson, but my theory is that he continued to re-addict her, knowing that that would take away her awareness of what he was siphoning away. And I think this is what's going to come out in any kind of report and investigation is what other ways was he having access to her money? Right?
Dr. Bethany, do you know one of the things the boyfriend pawned was her vintage guitar That probably meant something to her sentimentally.
You know, people who commit financial fraud, they also hate their victims, okay? They feel that the victims have it coming to them. Nancy, he wasn't just a boyfriend, he stalked her. Let's just be clear. He stalked her, he beat her, he took her money, and as you're saying, pointing out, he pawned her vintage guitar. And what does it mean when you pawn something? When you pawn something, you're desperate for cash right away. You're going to give it to the pawn shop for pennies on the dollar. And this is one of the things that underlies addiction, is the need to get that fix right away. Now, one other layer to all of this is that Zach went to church that morning. Then he says that they were unresponsive when he tried to call them. They were supposed to go to lunch and then indoor golfing. He says that Brian was waking up, but then he says that he was administering Narcan. So both can't be true. And it's very unusual for both people to use, one person to fall out, as Dr. Maroney said, and then the other one just magically wakes up just in time to save the victim.
I mean, it was, who wants to read something about themselves like that, right? But, you know, you got to be vulnerable. And, you know, I did it. So, yeah, man.
They'll question your legacy until...
Wait a minute. This is a brawl outside of a very fancy hotel
Sunset
in Los
Marquee,
Angeles.
man. It's famous.
And that person there in the white sweater, that is Hayden Panettiere in the middle of a just crazy brawl that went down last night that started in the bar at this hotel.
You see, that's Brian in the white sweater who just got hit. Now someone's on top of him, and Hayden isn't walking away from this. She is right there trying to pull people off of Brian. She gets knocked over. This is crazy. And
at one point in that,
absolute
guys, it looks like she even took a foot to the face, too. It looks like she got kicked. I mean,
Oh, the life that Hayden had been dragged into. That is from our friends at TMZ and Inside Edition. Joining us now is a special guest who has been waiting patiently to speak about Hayden. It's Dylan Novak, a pastor who shared the gospel with Hayden. He is the founder of a evangelical ministry and is the star of Green Room Gospel, his new podcast coming out fall. Dylan Novak, thank you for being with us. I would like you to explain to our viewers and listeners the Hayden that you knew.
Well, Nancy, thank you so much for having me. My wife and I, we met Hayden in Monroeville, Pennsylvania back in 2024. And we've been doing this ministry for the past 11 years, taking the gospel to different people in the entertainment industry. Like the previous clip you just showed, this is what we see all of the time in ministry, people searching for something so much more than what this life has to offer, filling their life, filling that God-shaped hole in their heart with the things of this world. And this is the result that sadly happens. And Hollywood is the known but forgotten. They are, we all think about them, we all know who they are, but sadly we as the church oftentimes just graze over them. We either say they're a lost cause, or we say, oh, nobody would ever listen. And we've seen through our ministry many people give their lives to Christ. We've seen an outpour recently of different people in the entertainment industry being outspoken with their faith. And when we met Hayden, it was Still City Con. It's just a Comic Con. It's, you know, a fan meet and greet. And we were able to talk with her for a few moments, and she talked about her daughter. And my daughter at the time, she was 2, about to turn 3. Her daughter was 9 at the time. And she brought up her past, along with some other issues. And there was just such a sad presence. And it's the same presence you see with anybody who is searching for that God-shaped hole in their life, and they're filling it with anything except the gospel of Christ. She was so kind to us. She was so kind to our daughter, and open to listen. Some people we talk to are completely closed off. They don't want to talk. It's very dismissed. She was open, but there was just an overwhelming sad presence.
Hi, guys. Nancy Grace here. Please join us on Crime Stories and stream it first on Fox One. When breaking crime news develops, we investigate it and bring it to you. Bombshell updates, answers to unanswered questions from cases making the headlines and cases you may never have heard of until Crime Stories. We go inside investigations with exclusive interviews, crime victims, families seeking justice, investigators, experts, and sources from within the case itself. Stay on top of the nation's biggest trials with us, including gavel-to-gavel coverage with real-time analysis. Crime Stories with Nancy Grace. Stream it first on Fox One. I hope to see you there, and thank you, friend. Rob Shooter joining us, host of Naughty But Nice podcast, very familiar with Hayden. He is the author of a brand new bestseller, Queen Elizabeth III, The New American House of Windsor. Rob, Hayden was searching. She was searching for a way to change her life, to have a life with her daughter, to move forward. What did you observe? What do you know of Hayden?
That this was an incredibly talented, generous, kind person who was just riddled with demons. And every time she tried to get her life together, something came along and derailed her. We know about her financial issues. The mistake a lot of people make is they think all famous people are very wealthy. She lived a relatively modest life. She didn't live in a big mansion in Bel Air. She had a small apartment. We see where she was staying in South Carolina. It's not at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. It's at a rented apartment, a luxury apartment, but it's not where Julia Roberts would stay. So I know she struggled with money. I know she struggled with happiness. She felt Hollywood had left her be. This was a child star. And Hollywood has this horrible habit of throwing them aside and finding somebody new. Her career wasn't in a place where she wanted it to be. I was told one of the reasons she wrote her memoir was she wanted the money. She needed the money. She wasn't getting acting jobs. So if you add all that together, it's a very desperate, a very sad, but not that unusual Hollywood story. Very sad.
Websites your competitors don't want you to know, part 2.
All you do is go to this website, and it lets you find out exactly how much your competitors are making by showing you how much traffic.
Dr. Bethany Marshall, not only a renowned psychoanalyst, but the daughter to missionaries who go around the world spreading the gospel. It just breaks my heart to hear Pastor Dylan Novak speaking about Hayden, searching. We're all seekers, right? We're all seeking. But to know that she was searching and seeking the gospel, but before she could find any peace in this world, she died. And it just all of these leeches sucking her blood, sucking her dry.
She had experienced this from the time she was little. In kindergarten, she was bullied by a teacher and by fellow students for being an actor. This continued throughout middle school. She was addicted at 15 and 16, opioids and stimulants. A stimulant was given to her by somebody she trusted. She goes on to Nashville, and the writers of that show parallel the script with Hayden Panettiere's life. And they give her the script so soon before each taping that she doesn't have a chance to object to it. So her show begins to mimic her addiction, her pregnancy, all of that. And Nancy, you talked about seeking. It is very common for people who are struggling with addiction. And we know she admitted herself to treatment facilities. Nobody had to push her to grow. Nobody had to push her to go. So she was seeking God, a higher power, which is a part of addiction recovery, attachment systems, which had been taken away from her from the very beginning. And I see this in my Beverly Hills office all the time. Stars who come in and they don't talk about their careers. They talk about wanting to be loved. They talk about going to church. They talk about their relationships. They talk about their pastor. That's what everybody wants at the end of the day, relationship with God and with others. And one other quick thing, when you're a child actor, your sense of self becomes fused with the camera. That camera holds your identity, and your self-esteem rises and falls on the smiles and frowns of others, which makes you very, very vulnerable to what other people think about you, not what the public thinks, but what your loved ones think about you, which then makes you vulnerable to exploitation. So this was a perfect storm of many, many, many factors. And I wish Pastor, who is here today, could have had much more time with her, because he said that he and his wife sound very loving and like they could have helped take her away from Brian and played a larger role in her life.
The death of this beautiful young TV movie star and also the mother of a little girl has struck a chord across our country. If you know or think you know anything regarding the death of Hayden, please dial Greenville Crime Stoppers 864-232-7463. Repeat, 864-232-7463. And also, please hear this. If you or someone you know or love is fighting drug addiction, just dial 988. Repeat, 988. We remember an American hero, Sergeant Jason Gooding, Seaside PD, Oregon, shot and killed in the line of duty, just 39, leaving behind a wife, now widow, Amy, and daughters, Jocelyn and Jaden. American hero, Sergeant Jason Gooding. Thank you to our guests, but especially to you for being with us tonight. Nancy Grace signing off, but I'll see you tomorrow night. And until then, good night, friend.
Hey, this is a crazy ass story, man. Like, this shit, wow. Hold on. We got one more. That shit crazy, bro. Do stacks. I see y'all got your boy, man, Brian over there popping it, bad doing this big one out here in these streets. You feel me? Yeah.
Also learned Hayden Panettiere plied with whippets and booze before her death, and that she tells security, keep my boyfriend away. I'm Nancy Grace. This is Crime Stories. I want to thank you for being with us. TV and movie star Hayden Panettiere's death.
Because there's a lot of stuff in there, and a lot of it doesn't add up. Initially, we were told that she was found in a chair. Now we're being told that she was in the bed.
And now what we know about her death is, well, there's been obviously an apparent overdose.
The first scene that I'm directing Hayden in, we are in the middle of a camera rehearsal, and I'm at the monitor, and Hayden's about 15 feet away on set. And I feel Brian hovering over my shoulder. And he leans in and he says to me, you let me know what you need her to do. I can get her to do anything. And my immediate reaction to that was, what the but what I said was, all right, because what else do you say when you're in the middle of a rehearsal and somebody you didn't hire says that to you? In fact, it was a direct attempt to control, and it was presented like this bizarre power flex. We could all see it, and we all wanted to help.
That is director Griff first on Instagram, referring to Hayden Panettiere's then boyfriend, leaning over his shoulder, stating, just tell me, I can get her to do anything. Correct me if I am wrong, Dave Mack, Crime Stories investigative reporter, but was he on the scene when Hayden Panettiere is found dead?
Yes, ma'am. He was right there. He was staying with her. They actually traveled together and were in Greenville, South Carolina at that Airbnb together when she passed.
Dave Mack, while I've got you, the feds swarming the Hollywood home of Hayden Panettiere, what happened?
Apparently, more than 6 feds showed up at her West Hollywood building. And according to an eyewitness resident, that they had search warrants and were entering that facility, her home. And the resident said that they were swarming all over, at least 6 agents counted by this resident. So it was a fairly large show of force.
Straight out to veteran defense attorney specializing in drugs and violent felony defense, Renee Rockwell out of the Atlanta jurisdiction, never a lack of business there. This is significant that the feds, specifically the DEA, have been brought in on the investigation into Hayden Panettiere's death.
What does that mean, Nancy? It means the DEA equals the federal government. The federal government means resources, time, and it is not good. You remember when you were a prosecutor, Nancy, you go to court in state court, there's 80 people in the courtroom. You go to federal court, you're the only case. What does that tell you? Time is on their side, and they're going to spend it on a case like this.
Let me refine my question to Renee Rockwell. One of your main expertise is drug cases of all natures. It could be a doper on the street. It could be a drug lord. How often in your cases does the DEA swarm the home?
Not often, Nancy. And let me tell you something. It is not good news. These are the big boys, and they're playing for keeps.
But back to my question, my original question, why would the DEA get involved in what seems to be, what is said to be an OD? The feds don't care about an OD. They don't care if you're a movie star or a TV star.
Yes,
they
care.
don't care. So why are they in it?
Nancy, the reason they care is if somebody else supplied the drugs to her, even if it was a recreational, even if she consented to it, even if it's something they all decided and planned together, if someone else facilitated her possession of these drugs, even if they are legal drugs like whippets that might have been used in an illegal fashion, it's illegal. It's a felony. Not only is it a felony,
think about a whippet. Whippet.
Well, Nancy, you can die from a whippet.
You
A
don't
first-time
OD
user can
on
die from a
whippets
whippet.
typically. I mean, you know what a whippet is, right? Explain.
Yes, nitrous oxide, Nancy. And first-time users can overdose. Their life can stop because of use of a whippet.
Renee.
Whether you're nearsighted, farsighted, or need reading glasses,
I'm gonna check these glasses out too, y'all.
Yes, first-time users. Is there any suggestion to Eileen Reslin joining us, senior showbiz investigative exclusive reporter for Daily Mail, that Hayden Panettiere and the boyfriend, either one of them, but let's stick with Hayden, are afraid of a whippet? Whippet is not my problem tonight. There's high schoolers, ninth graders out in the parking lot at the school right now huffing on whippets. I'm worried about why she OD'd and why the feds have swarmed the Hollywood home. Whippet, schmippet, don't care.
Well, there are reports that she tried allegedly to get whippets a few months ago and was unsuccessfully unable to do so during her book tour. But what we do know is that when she died in Greenville, South Carolina, that there was a bag of medication that she had on her person. And we know that because in the police report, it's mentioned that Brian Hickerson told police, look, she has these bags of medications. And so alluding to maybe she might have been using them at the time. Also, there was Narcan on the scene. So, and we know now that it was used. And according to Brian's brother, Zach Hickerson, who was also on the scene, Brian was the person who allegedly administered the Narcan. So that also shows to some opioid usage. So yes, Nancy, I agree with you. There are signs there that there were stronger drugs at play.
I'm curious about the use of the Narcan, which is a whole nother direction. But since you brought it up, let's go with it. To Jeff Gentry joining us, forensic certified bloodstain pattern analyst. He is a death investigator. He is author of Forensic Science, Applications to Death and Crime Scene Investigations. And you can find him at evidenceoverassumption.com. Jeff Gentry, thank you for being with us. There has been a lot of discussion and proof. It can, of course, be debunked. There are allegations, let me put it more clearly, that the Narcan was not administered until after Hayden was found dead, that the boyfriend that she had told security keep him away woke up and looked over and Hayden is dead. So, Jeff Gentry, let's address the use of Narcan. and how we can tell if it was used by her or administered to her in life or post-mortem.
Nancy, it's going to be a little difficult to tell whether it was administered post-mortem or not. That can be revealed with some toxicology testing. So you can test for Narcan in someone's system. So if it was administered before
Well, I'm sorry,
she was...
Jeff, you just lost me right there. If you can look in someone's tissue or blood and determine if they ingested or were administered Narcan before they died, that doesn't really sound hard to me. You said it was difficult. That sounds easy.
It might be difficult, depending on the laboratory that they use, depending on the toxicology tests that are utilized. But Narcan should be able to be detected in someone's system, in their bloodstream, if it was administered when they were still alive. Now, Narcan is typically used for opioid overdoses, so it will counter the effects of an opiate overdose, and it almost snaps someone out of an opiate overdose almost immediately. But they still have to be alive to be able to snap out of this opiate overdose. So if somebody is laying there deceased for a period of time, and then they're discovered and Narcan is administered, but they're already deceased, it's not going to have any effect, and then you won't detect it in their system. However, if they are still able to be revived and if they're still alive, the Narcan can be detected in their bloodstream, and it should have an effect if opiates were utilized. Now, if there were other drugs administered or there were other drugs utilized that the Narcan would not be effective for, then it's not going to help at all. But it's specific for opiate overdoses. And
Right. Remember I mentioned that earlier.
you're
yeah.
correct that it can be diagnosed or can be detected in toxicology testing if it was administered when they were alive.
And isn't it true, Jeff Gentry, you're the death investigator, that if Narcan was administered post-mortem after death, it would still be discoverable in Hayden Panettiere's nose? It's like, when you took a COVID test with the long Q-tip, it's swabbed in the nose. With Narcan, let's see the Narcan, please, so everybody knows what we're talking about. It has a long nozzle, a cylinder that goes up your nose. When you take that off, it goes up your nose. The Narcan would still be in her nose because she would not have inhaled it if she was already dead, Jeff.
In theory, that should work. If it was administered through the nose and wasn't absorbed into the body and absorbed into the bloodstream, you might possibly be able to take a swab and test that swab for Narcan.
I want to circle back to where we started, to Dr. Bethany Marshall joining us, psychoanalyst out of the LA jurisdiction. This is in your backyard, and I doubt with your clientele, the feds swarmed their homes pursuant to search warrant. Hold on, let me clarify that real quick before I come back to you, Dr. Bethany. Dave Mack, the feds had a search warrant to swarm the home, correct?
Absolutely, Nancy. And there were several feds that showed up with the search warrant to go into Hayden Panettiere's West Hollywood home.
Again, Renee Rockwell, I don't know why you keep talking about whippets, but when the feds come in your home pursuant to search warrant, which is significant, and they've got a whole team of this is not a well-being check.
No wellness
The
check
fact
here,
that the
Nancy.
feds obtain a search warrant from a magistrate or judge and then swarm the home with no warning, these are DEA agents. Why? What are they looking for?
This is not a wellness check, Nancy. This is obviously going to be a federal investigation. And does it disturb you that somebody's got Narcan on the scene? What does that mean to you? Are they planning on having to rescue someone from an overdose?
We're still waiting on a time.
See, and then for even with that, so Dooley, what's going on? So when I had the doctor come on and do that presentation about the opioid addiction, so don't do that. Just because people have Narcan, see, like here, so what we try to do is, what she try to advocate for is for putting Narcan in stores, putting Narcan in homes, regardless of whether you know someone, you know what I'm saying, who do opiates or not. You feel me? Just being able to have those things around and just being ready and knowing what to do when that type of situation arises, you know what I'm saying, helps out a lot. So, yeah, having those cans, it don't necessarily mean that, you know what I'm saying, you might have doped up a motherfucker or you might have did something to a motherfucker because you got them readily available. It's just always good to have, you know what I'm saying, a lot of these type things around. So when, situations happen, you know what to do, you know how to react, you know how to respond.
timeline. No one is a suspect. No one is a person of interest. That's what we know tonight. But there is, let's just say, a development in the investigation that feds swarmed the home, and they're not just any feds, they're DEA, Drug Enforcement Agency feds. Dr. Bethany Marshall, a psychoanalyst out of LA, you can see her on Netflix, Hulu, Bravo, author of a brand new book, and she's a star of a new podcast, On the Couch with Dr. Bethany. Jump in, Bethany.
You know, Nancy, I'm going to guess that the DEA was not doing a welfare check in West Hollywood. They were swarming her home because there's a supply chain behind this overdose. And let's think about what a supply chain could be. It could be drugs being produced from overseas coming over the border, or it could be doctors in Beverly Hills, in West Hollywood, around the country supplying opioids. What was their drug of choice? Opioids. Who addicted her to opioids? Someone on a set when she was 15 years old. They were together for 8 years, she and Brian. And it seems to me that she might have done what we call falling out. Dr. Maroney talked about that this week. And I call it in my practice nodding out. When somebody comes in and they're high on opioids, they will start talking, and then all of a sudden they just nod out, like they go back to sleep. They go to sleep, and then they rouse themselves out of it. They start talking again. They don't even realize that they nodded out. That's a sign of opiate abuse. Who prescribes opiates? Doctors. As this story develops, we are going to learn who is prescribing these illicit drugs. And you know, Nancy, I'm going to say something about whippets. Who primarily uses whippets? Men and adolescent boys. They're trying to pin this on Hayden as if she ordered booze and whippets, but I believe somebody was behind that, because men use whippets to enhance sexual excitement while they're using drugs. That's why they order them. So there is a man around.
Back to Eileen Reslin joining us from Daily Mail. As I recall, the timeline begins around 10:30 where she's putting on makeup, and then I believe the boyfriend leaves to go pick something up. Give me that timeline to the best of your knowledge.
Yes, Nancy. So this timeline is according to Hayden's mother, Leslie, who claims that she spoke to police and they relayed information that Brian told them. So according to what Brian said to police, at 10:30 in the morning, Hayden is getting ready, putting on her makeup. They had plans later that day to meet up with his brother, Zach, to go to lunch and play some golf. And so he then steps out. We don't know when exactly he comes back, but apparently we don't even know if they exchanged some words or what exactly happened. But at some point, they lay down to take a nap. Now, that time period is really important because when they take a nap, were they high? Had they used drugs? We don't know that yet. And then what we know next is that sometime around later 1 o'clock to 2 p.m., Zach shows up and he's knocking on the door because they're not answering his texts and trying to, reunite with them to go to their plans. And then that's when they found Hayden sadly unresponsive.
His brother.
That's me 3 years ago. I was 47, impotent for 2 years, married 18. My wife had been sleeping in the guest room since June. 2 weeks after that photo was taken, she told me she'd been sleeping with a personal trainer at her gym who was 32 years old. She left me for him. Divorce finalized the following March.
Gave us a statement that he texted Brian and Hayden on that Sunday morning, last Sunday, and didn't get a response, went to this Airbnb where they were, and then found Brian, who had just woken up, and Hayden laying in a bed. And Brian then administered Narcan to her.
From our friend Harvey Levin at TMZ. Okay, Renee Rockwell, you're the defense attorney. You do see the problems, the implications of that statement that the boyfriend's brother gives as to what happened. He texts, and nobody answered. They're clearly out cold. Is she already dead? That would be my question. What was the temperature of her body when paramedics finally got there? I need answers. They're out. They're not answering text. The brother gets there. The boyfriend is just waking up. And they see Hayden Panettiere out and then administer Narcan. We don't know that that's what happened, but with what he told Harvey, that's a big problem. Is she already dead?
Well, Nancy, why do you have Narcan at your house? I don't have any at my house.
Yes, I do.
What does that mean to you?
I
Okay,
do,
well,
because my mom
maybe I need
uses
to get some
opioids
too.
for back pain.
Okay, so maybe I need to get some too. But this is a young lady. They're staying somewhere else in an Airbnb. Is this her permanent home? They happen to have some Narcan that's readily available, hopefully, for the use. Are they both out like you said? Is it too little, too late?
Dr. Bethany Marshall, I just have a problem with this whole scenario, the way it's playing out. The brother who goes on TMZ and gives that statement, like, he knows he's not speaking to law enforcement. He's talking to Harvey Levin. He's being open, and he describes what happens. So they're trying and trying. He's trying to get through. Nobody will pick up their phones. Nobody will answer texts. They're out cold. I have reason to believe she's already dead. And then the scramble is on. I mean, I want to hear your analysis.
Well, there are so many story holes. One is that if you're calling and texting and your brother doesn't wake up, but you knock on the door and then he wakes up, that's a little suspicious. You said earlier that Hayden Panettiere was putting her makeup on and then they decided to take a nap. I can tell you right now, no woman, especially an actress, is going to put her makeup on and then lie down for a nap, and unless she's extremely high, because that's going to ruin her makeup. The idea that she was in a chair and then she was, on the bed, but also why talk to Harvey Levin? Zach has a long history with his brother, I'm sure, covering for him, rescuing him, knowing about his history, knowing about his relationship with Hayden, knowing about abuse. This kind of abuse does not happen with one beating. It happens with isolating the victim from people in their lives, loved ones, family members, then going into their work life like she's on that set, then occasionally beating them. And to go back to Zach and the scene, if Hayden was indeed one of his best friends, if she was confiding in him, he's torn between his brother Brian and Hayden, and he is going on the defensive.
Hi, guys. Nancy Grace here. Please
And that's
join us on
another thing. He ain't been
Answers
charged with a
to
crime
Unanswered,
either,
the
just
nation's
like,
biggest trials. I hope to see you there.
Just like yesterday, with the one that I played with the husband who the one found him when he played that damn fake ass 911 call. It just, man, it just seemed a little bit much for me. But I don't know why they ain't charged him. But
I got arrested
look at the way his
for
mouth turned.
abusing her, and I wouldn't blame her friends for being pissed off at me. I had a lot to drink, and I got physical with her, and I got arrested, spent the night in jail, and that's just what happens when you lay hands on women. So there's a story where I was drunk, right? Aiden was standing across the room, and I had a phone in my hand, and I said, Hayden, I'll give you 10 seconds to run as fast as you can before I throw it at you.
Traveling with your gun is a roll of the dice, because the truth is,
What does that mean? I'll give you 10 seconds to run for the road. That's from TMZ. What is he talking about, Eileen Reslin? I'll give you 10 seconds to run for it.
No, he was incredibly manipulative with Hayden, Nancy. He would send her threatening messages. I mean, even after he had gotten convicted for domestic violence, he told her time to go to war if she didn't drop the charges. And he also threatened to release information that he said was overseas. What that was, we don't know, but he alluded to it being incriminating and to really trying to ruin Hayden's reputation. So the lengths that this man would go, I mean, everybody around her was really concerned. I actually interviewed people in Hayden's inner circle who told me that he was a lot of trouble, and people really tried to get her away from him. But unfortunately, even to her final days, she just could not escape him.
What I did, and I just want people to know. I mean, like, People do this all the time. You know, it's like, you think I'm the only one that did that? No, people do that all the time.
From TMZ, people do what all the time? Beat up their partner? Is that what he's saying, Dave Mack?
Yes, that is exactly what he is saying. Brian Hickerson has been arrested at least 4 times across multiple.
I ain't gonna lie now. I ain't gonna sit here and say everybody beat on their girl, everybody beat on their man, but couples get into it, motherfuckers argue, motherfuckers push up. So, I mean, he ain't wrong. You know what I'm saying? But not to the degree where you're, well, now here in modern times, yeah. You know, I used to read a lot of articles about young men unaliving, you know what I'm saying, they women or whatever the case may be. And I also read a few articles now, shit about women, you know what I'm saying, unaliving their husbands or whatever. It's sad, bro. But yeah, motherfuckers get into it, man. That's what relationships, I don't want to say that's what they are, but shit, that's the type of shit that happens in relationships. Motherfuckers fight, they argue.
Incidents involving domestic violence and drug-related charges. And, you know, Nancy, this even came up in the recent past, in the last few weeks, when Hickerson actually went before a judge to have his record expunged, and the judge referenced an interview he did that you were just listening to with TMZ, where Hickerson is obviously under the influence. But backing up his history, Nancy, May of 2019, Hickerson arrested on suspicion of domestic violence against Hayden Panettiere. Charges were initially dismissed when prosecutors couldn't secure a material witness, but later covered a broader 2020 indictment when he pleaded no contest to that one in 2021. In Wyoming, in 2020, he was arrested on Valentine's Day for misdemeanor battery after an alleged domestic incident. August 2025, just over a year ago, arrested at a bar, Barney's Beanery. That case was later declined for prosecution due to insufficient evidence. And then we have August 6th of 2025, where Hickerson was arrested days after the Barney's Beanery incident and booked on a misdemeanor count of being under the influence. So Hickerson has a long record. But Nancy, there's something really important that Hayden Panettiere said in a statement in 2020 in talking about Brian Hickerson. She was speaking out publicly about, you know, surviving domestic abuse. And she actually said this, quote, "I'm coming forward with the truth about what happened to me, with the hope that my story will empower others in abusive relationships to get the help they need and deserve. I am prepared to do my part to make sure this man never hurts anyone again."
Renee Rockwell, defense attorney, did you hear him say, yeah, people do it all the time? It's not just me. What? Is that the defense? Everybody else does it?
I mean, yeah, you can't
Beat
say
their
that.
partner?
But you ain't lying.
How much as a prosecutor did you love that statement? That was painful for me to watch. And you will see that again and again. I don't know him in any other
But if you
context,
drugs and
but
y'all
it
know
sounds
y'all teach
fair to
drugs,
me.
man, and y'all
And he
y'all
sounds like
interview him,
he
y'all
gave
know
her
what
10
he's gonna
seconds
say.
to take off, and then he's going to throw the phone at her. Oh my goodness. How much did you love that, Nancy? As much as I hated it?
Well, in a probative sense, I guess it proves something to me, and that's how I see the world. What, if anything, can each statement or piece of evidence prove in a court of law? This is not in a court of law. There's no suspect. There's no person of interest. But I got a problem, Dr. Bethany. I got a big problem. That's who is her protege. That's who was with her the night she died. Before you answer that question, Dr. Bethany, listen.
I mean, it was, who wants to read something about themselves like that, right? But, you know, you got to be vulnerable. And, you know, I did it. So, you know, my biggest thing about domestic violence is I don't think it is taught early enough in life. Never in my life did I ever get taught what domestic violence was, right? Maybe if I did at an early age, maybe I wouldn't have done what I did.
Back to Jeff Gentry, death investigator at evidenceoverassumption.com. Jeff, again, thank you for being with us tonight. If she died of an OD, by the way, that's from our friend Harvey Levin at TMZ. If she did die from an OD, how would I tell if someone else administered that to her?
That's exactly what we should be looking at in this case. Nancy, I want to comment a little bit on the friend that was with her. I know people, and I have people in my life that I am very close to, that I care very much about, that are victims of domestic violence. And the people that are abusers don't care about the person they're with. They care only about themselves. And just hearing his demeanor and the way he spoke about her and his history of domestic violence, he didn't care one bit about her. And you got to look very closely at these people when there are overdoses. You have to look at cell phone records. You have to look at the circumstances, the scene. You have to collect fingerprints, every bit of evidence you possibly can to see who was actually involved in administering these drugs, because that could be a key factor in determining, was it her that ingested these on her own under her free will, or was she coerced into doing so? Was she forced into doing so? That is a key part that needs to be determined in this investigation.
Great example. Hold on, Jeff Gentry. Great example, Dr. Bethany Marshall. Belushi, one of the greatest comedians that ever lived, was reportedly afraid of needles, so he had a female inject him with a lethal dose of drugs. That would be an enabler. Here's another example. Listen.
Defendant Placentia knew full well the danger of what he was doing. In fact, on one occasion, he injected Mr. Perry with ketamine, and he saw Mr. Perry freeze up and his blood pressure spike. Despite that, he left additional vials of ketamine for defendant Iwamasa to administer to Mr. Perry. Of course, defendant Iwamasa had no medical training to speak of.
That was U.S. Attorney Martin Estrada, and he was referring to not only the doctor that supplied Friends star Matthew Perry ketamine illegally, but also his dutiful and loyal assistant, Iwamana, who enabled the lethal dose and then left Matthew Perry to die in a hot tub. I mean, with friends like that, Dr. Bethany, who needs enemies?
I'm thinking about a patient of mine whose husband was extremely abusive. He would ply her with alcohol and the next day say, you know, you gave me your credit card, right? You know, you agreed that I would drive your Rolls Royce, right? So when you ply a victim with drugs or alcohol, it really cements your power over them because the victim feels so helpless, so ashamed. They can't remember what happened when they were high. They feel thrown off balance all of the time. So that increases the power differential. Now, when Brian Hickerson says in that interview, you know, I had to be vulnerable and I had to read about myself, you know, he's taking no responsibility for what he did to Hayden or that he brutalized her. So Hayden isn't it. She's not really a real person. He's just talking about himself. And then when he goes on to say, well, you know, they need to teach this stuff earlier, you know, in education to young men, something like that. Now he's shifting responsibility onto the educational system. So in no way is he taking responsibility for himself. And Nancy, the smoking gun here is two things. One little snippet you showed at the beginning of the show where he's on set with the producer. He had invaded her professional life and was taking over her friendships. That's a classic sign of abuse. The fact that he sold her vintage guitar before her death, he was already taking her items and he was profiting from her financially. And those two things, I think, that's not just enabling, that's being a leech.
Question, Dave Mack, Crime Stories. What effect would the whippets and booze have on Hayden?
You know, Nancy, the whippets and booze can really create a major quag for anyone that abuses them. You know, what she was asking for just a couple of months before her passing, and it was industrial strength nitrous. Okay, we're not talking about getting, you know, the generic Cool Whip and sucking out the nitrous at the bottom of the can here. But, you know, whippets can lead to seizure-like convulsions, Nancy. You do too much of them, you become semi-conscious. You can end up with these convulsions that send you into cardiac arrest. People die from nitrous oxide and don't think it's going to hurt you. It can. Demi Moore almost died using whippets back in 2012, Nancy.
Guys, Nancy Grace here. everyday living expenses keep climbing higher and higher, and high credit card interest is not making life any easier. If you are a homeowner, your home equity is really your best financial tool. American Financing can help you consolidate high interest credit card debt with a very strong chance of an interest rate hike. Yes, hike. This September, waiting to act could cost you thousands of dollars. And with rates in the fives, there's really no better time to find out how much you could save. Ditch the 20% interest rates on credit cards. It's insane. American Financing borrowers save an average of $800 a month. There are zero upfront fees, and you may even delay up to 2 mortgage payments. Dial 866-888-0344. Repeat, 866-888-0344, or just go online to americanfinancing.net/Nancy. Repeat, americanfinancing.net/Nancy, and good luck. Renee Rockwell, you and I were both practicing in the same courthouse when the star of All in the Family and Heat of the Night, Carol O'Connor's son, had died of a drug overdose, and the supplier ended up in court. So this theory is not new.
No, but now people can prove these allegations a lot easier with phones, text messages, GPS. We know where everybody is. There's cameras all over town now. Hard to hide.
The legal theory is not untried. We saw it with the so-called ketamine queen to Dr. Bethany Marshall. Let's see a look at this piece of work. This is a multimillionaire socialite that supplied Matthew Perry with ketamine, including the fatal dose. Look at her. She looks like a fashion model. Everybody sucked up to her. She was the queen because she supplied their drugs. What about that luxe lifestyle, Dr. Bethany?
You know, Nancy, every Hermes bag, every Christian Dior pair of eyeglasses, the penthouse, the luxury car, all of that was paid for by victims' lives, by addicting victims, by supplying them in ways that
What is that on her foot? Wait, Bethany, what is that?
The Hermes, that is the Hermes bag.
How much
Nancy.
does that cost?
Yes, that's a Birkin.
How
about
much does that cost?
$30,000. Okay. And it looks like she may be in a penthouse there, or maybe it's her own house. But, you know, Nancy, if we take this back to Brian Hickerson, you know, just like that queen bee has Hermes bags on her foot, what did Brian Hickerson have? I'd be so interested to know that. Did she pay for his housing? Did she lease, rent, or buy a car for him? Did he have a Rolex watch? Did she just pay for his drugs? He benefited in some way, Nancy. Hayden voluntarily entered rehab for 10 months. Insurance does not pay for 10 months of rehab. She paid for that out of her own pocket because she wanted to be sober. Now, with Brian Hickerson, if he kept supplying drugs, what might have happened is that they created what we call a kindling effect in the brain. So if you go on and off substances, it actually will, like kindling a fire, it will make the brain want those substances even more. So this is not just him supplying her with opioids one time, but if there was that intermittent supply of opioids, she could have wanted it more and more. And we saw with Whitney Houston, when she was sober for a long, long time and then relapsed on drugs, she had a heart attack. So that's the other thing, is Hayden may have been trying to stay sober, but if Brian reintroduced the drug, she could no longer tolerate that high dose medication.
But, you know, Bethany, and I'm going to throw this to Eileen Reslin from Daily Mail, following up on what Dr. Bethany just said. To me, that is motivation for him to keep her alive if she's his meal ticket. But motive doesn't matter. If he enabled, like Ketamine Queen, who gave Matthew Perry 50 vials, 50, not 15, not 5, 50 vials of ketamine. Yeah, her. There she is with the Hermes bag. At least it's not on her foot this time.
Whether you're nearsighted, farsighted, or need reading glasses, Xiaomi's new AI smart glasses give you perfect vision instantly. Thanks to full focus optical zoom.
The assistant that gave him the fatal dose was there, and then he goes underwater and dies. Belushi, Carol O'Connor, on and on and on. Did he have a job, or was he just a parasite, a leech sucking her dry?
He was absolutely using Hayden as his meal ticket. We at the Daily Mail uncovered bankruptcy documents that showed this man had no money to his name, pretty much only 20 grand, but then like 60 grand in debt. So he was broke. And people that I spoke to said that he just presented himself as a slob. So there were no fancy watches, there were no designer clothes that he was wearing. I mean, if he was using some of the money, it could have been for drugs because we know that he had substance abuse issues. But this man was not living the high life by any chance, or, you know, a fancy life. So, but he really was dependent on, they had a codependent relationship that's very, very clear. And sadly,
let me just ask
he
this.
didn't allow
Let me just cut through all that. Who paid the bills? Did he do anything?
No, he only had, I believe, one acting credit on IMDb, and nobody would hire him. And actually, his LinkedIn shows that he was the executive assistant to a celebrity client. So you can imagine who that would be. He was essentially, if you look at his LinkedIn, it states that he would do errands and, you know, just like everyday chores. For the client.
Like
yes.
Pick up packages and deliver them to Hayden Panettiere. Errands. Okay, Renee Rockwell, you're the defense lawyer. It doesn't matter if we like him. It doesn't matter if he's a slug. It doesn't matter if he's a tick sucking her dry. That does not a murder make. That does not assisting in a homicide or assisting in an OD make. He's not charged. He's not a person of interest. He's not a suspect. From what I can tell right now, he's just a leech. But the fact that he is there and the timeline seems to have been altered. At one point, they say that she's in a chair. At one point, she's lying down. Who left to go get something while Hayden's laying there in the bed? If the timeline is inconsistent or statements are given that conflict with each other, there is a problem. But right now, tonight, we ain't got nothing on him. Plain and simple.
Nancy, he is not a suspect. Maybe he's a leech. Maybe he's a slob. What did he have? Bethany says he didn't have anything. What he had was constant, consistent contact. He kept getting back in, kept getting back in. Now, he's made a statement. If the statements are inconsistent, that puts his credibility issue, and that's how a case is built. Again, not a suspect, still innocent.
A leech does not an accessory to murder make. You may have to hold your nose when you listen to him talk, but still got to have more evidence. If you know or think you know anything regarding the death of Hayden Panettiere, please dial 864-232-7463. If you need help, dial the National Helpline for Mental Health, Drug, Alcohol issues. You simply text or call 988. We remember American hero patrolman Justin Hare, New Mexico State PD, shot and killed in the line of duty at age 35, leaving behind his pregnant fiancée, Dawn, and 2 little girls. American hero patrolman Justin Hare. Thank you to our guests, but especially thank you to you for being with us tonight. Nancy Grace signing off, but I'll see you tomorrow night. And until then, good night, friend.
Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. That man know he killed the old girl, man. But I ain't gonna say that, man. But yeah, it should be wild, man. It's a lot of wild shit going on out here, man.
Hey, B, why your thing keep circling, bro?
You say why what?
Why your box still black, bro?
My box black?
Yeah, been black since I came up here.
Oh. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know what YouTube got going on. Let's see. I don't see. don't know, man. You know, it's always some. No, I don't see no black.
It's black and it's circling.
But you can hear me though, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It can't be doing that if you can hear me.
I mean,
'Cause if it was doing all that, yeah. See, no, I don't see it.
I'm looking right at it, man.
It might have stopped or it might have fixed. But if it was, shit, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling with this internet shit, man. You feel me? Ain't no telling, man. But nah, man, I thought you quit though, man. I'm trying to figure out what you doing here.
I did. Well, I did, man. But I'm back. You know. Back
Nah. See, I'm about to go back to the bomb squad and tell them you full of shit.
I'm back and forth, bro.
Yeah, nah. I'm about to go back to them and tell them you full of shit.
Well, this my last day, man. Might as well make it work.
All right, last day. I hear you. Y'all hear him, man. You know what I'm saying? This is officially his last day. You know what I'm saying? Because he full of shit.
Hey, man. I want all my money that was owed to me, man.
No. I told your ass was dark, man. You feel me? All that showing up late, not being here on time.
Hey, man, you can't doubt me for something you never do, man.
What you mean?
My pocket's been skinny for ever since I met you, bro.
That ain't got nothing to do with me.
Yes, it do, man. We agree, man. Man.
Yeah, but your pockets being skinny ain't got nothing to do with me. What I gotta do with your pockets being skinny?
Look, I ain't seen no bread, man.
Oh, okay. Well, shit, I ain't seen none either.
Hey, man.
What?
Taking my service elsewhere, man. We'll appreciate it.
If you say so.
Oh, man. Well, what Miss Morale is at when I need her, man?
That's who?
What Miss Morale at when I need her? You know the queen that came up here.
No, you mean Fear No Mortals?
Yeah. It's
You don't even know a damn name. That's a shame.
My bad. Fear No more.
You know the lady name. That's a damn shame. That's a shame, man. Yeah, I figure I'll take a break off Nolan Wells, man, and let that young man rest up a little bit, man. You know, we figure we get into these see, and I'm glad I'm doing this too because this shit crazy, bro. Because these past two cases that I done watched on Nancy Grace, the husbands or the boyfriends why aren't these motherfuckers the suspects? I don't know. Maybe I need to go back and read up on the law because shit just seemed kind of strange. Because usually, bro, don't be the first people they come after. Don't be the first people they question.
Yeah.
The first person they buckle down on and tell you, look.
In real life, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know, but in this case with the with the Hayden chick, man, I don't know, man. See, but and because again, I don't want to push that narrative and say, you know, but man, look at the clues, look at what's going on. Like he even admitted to, you know what I'm saying, putting his hands on all type of shit. Like old girl say, oh yeah, as a defense, I'm gonna eat prosecutor, I'm eating that up. But again, though, you could tell he was off something. You can tell, I don't know what it was, but you can tell that he was off it or he was coming down from it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean,
you know, I don't know the kid because I just came in, bro.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. See, you doc. You talking about the last check. That last check. See, you getting doc.
Hey, man, that nigga, I told you, man.
You know what I'm saying, bro? You always late. You feel me? You don't secure shit. Hey, y'all, look, we hiring for new panel security on Bearded Conversation, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? He didn't officially put in his resignation. And then y'all, let me tell you about this guy, y'all. He gonna go over there to the bomb squad, you feel me, over there and try to get down on me, you feel me, and talking about something. He quit. I figure I tell you in front of everybody I quit. You feel me? Then go have them like, oh man, Beard, don't be. Yeah, I'm saying, all right. Okay. I see you, little bro. I see how you getting down, though. I got you.
Hey man, what they, the women got my back, man. So
Man, got your back for what? Them heifers ain't got your back. They barely got their old motherfucking back. Talk about they got your back.
hey man, what I tell you about talking about I'm just playing.
You ain't playing. You ain't playing. See, that's what I'm saying, man. You ain't got no type of loyalty to nobody.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Not me.
Yeah. Wait till I tell the ladies, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a whole live on you, man. Put you on the thumbnail, out you. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get in contact with Brian. He going live now. We're gonna have to do a live on you.
Yeah, man, he told me that earlier, man.
Yeah, I know. I was there. We're gonna do a live on you.
Man, y'all better not do that shit, man.
Yeah, having a motherfucker push you out. Yeah. I got an idea for the thumbnail. Let me wait till I talk to him.
Hey man, y'all don't know what I look like.
Oh, yes, I do, brother.
Oh man, my face right on the damn camera too.
Mm-hmm. The other day, your ass was all in the camera. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing?
And I need some glasses, dog. I'm on this side.
Oh, you can't see?
Well, not that far away.
And we got to work on getting you some glasses then, my boy. You don't like going to get checked out. Tell them you need to go to the eye
Hey
doctor.
man, I just went to the doctor a couple days ago, man. I was mad.
See what I'm saying? Did you tell the doctor you need some eyeglasses?
They already know it. Well, they already know that.
Well, shit. Well, why
And
they?
it wasn't for that. Just for a checkup and shit.
Yeah, I know. But why they ain't refer you to an optometrist?
I think my mom got that squared away.
All right. Go get you some glasses and shit so you can see the check that you ain't gonna get.
Hey, man, see how you do, man. They won't fucking leaving, man. It's so fucking leaving, bro.
See how I do shit. That's how you did me. Shit, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't get paid. I didn't get paid ever since you brought the idea to me, man.
Well, shit, you ain't been paid because you always late and you don't do your job.
Hey, okay, that late part. What else supposed to? Okay, I get the late part, but what else supposed to do again? I'm just a kid.
Right, you security, man. And you got a rent. So when motherfucker act a fool, you supposed to be getting them up out of here. Or motherfucker get too unruly on the panel, you supposed to, hey man, be cool. Hey, shut the fuck up.
Hey,
You don't do
Peter.
none of that.
Hey, Peter, I don't want you cussing me out because sometimes you be like, let them stay up there.
Wait. First of all, how am I cussing you out if you my panel security?
Yeah, you right. I'm just saying.
I'm cussing the other motherfuckers out that come up here with the bullshit. I don't cuss you out. Never cussed you out.
I'm talking about if I block a nigga and shit, man.
What the fuck? I don't get no. Listen. If you be like, look, man, he doing too much, I had to get. Or you could time him out. You ain't necessarily got to block him. You can time motherfuckers out. You feel? But I'm speaking more so on the panel though, because you don't be in the chat. See, you the panel security. You feel me? You a moderator, but you also panel security. So you ain't even supposed to be doing shit. I mean, you could do shit in the chat too. You feel me? Because you're supposed to be securing everything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? But I'm talking about mostly for the panel.
Yeah. Yeah, man, yeah.
Let me get beat up and shit.
Well, by who?
Huh?
By who?
Oh, well, Gigi used to come over here, used to let me get beat up.
Oh, that's Gigi. I told you.
No. You ain't Gigi security. You my panel security.
Man,
This
when I
play
met
them come over
you,
here throwing tomatoes in the chat. You don't tell their ass to be cool. You know what I'm saying?
hey, I told you, I knew them niggas. I knew them before I knew you, mom.
Yeah. See, there you go. Talking about some you knew them, but how they gave you a job though? You got jobs to do. See what I'm saying? See, that's why your ass ain't getting paid. See, I don't think. See, you shouldn't have started this conversation. Yeah.
Hey man, I'm just going out what you told me, man.
No, and I'm telling you what you ain't doing.
Hey man, I be late sometimes, bro. And all the time, I even met you before we even started the live, bro.
What one time?
Yeah, that one time, cause I
Yeah,
ain't
that
know how
one
to
time.
do it. I didn't know how
Right.
to do it then. But come on, man, give me some credit, man.
I do. That's why I ain't fired your ass, but you quit.
Oh yeah, I did quit, man. I told you, man. I told you I was going. I might pop back. I might pop back it
That's
up
crazy.
every now and then, man. As a guest, man. In the chat, man. I might pop back. Just to say what's up, man. Just
Oh
to know.
yeah. You can most definitely do that.
Just knowing. That's the complete say I ain't even got about you, bro.
Man, this motherfucking game, man. I bought this fucking 2K27, man. That shit ain't even going through. Mad as hell.
Yeah, my brother. I think my brother playing it now.
Yeah, man. I bought the shit, man. I fucking, you know how you what's that shit? Yeah. When you pre-order that shit, man. That shit's supposed to, yeah, man. That shit ain't popped on. I don't know. I think my internet fucking up too, man. This internet shit. Blowing
Yeah,
up.
man. I told you your screen's still black, bro.
No, I'm looking at it now. Shit, my screen ain't black.
Hey, man, I'm looking at it from this angle. It's black. It's back of there and it's spinning, and you know the little circle thing still spinning.
That might be you. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, cause I look. So cause like right now, I'm on the screen. I'm looking at the shit now.
It might be, man, but as of right now, I see black and a little circle and a little
Hold on,
circle thing, bro.
hold on. You still see black?
Yeah,
You still see black?
yeah. You drop me.
No, you still up here. I'm saying you
Yeah,
still see black though.
yeah, and a little
See,
circle
I'm
thing.
online. That's what I'm saying. I'm online and I don't see shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, look, let me show you what I'm talking about. Just like I'm on. There we go. See, look.
I don't know, man. Wait, what?
Look, see, I'm on my page now. You see, I don't see no black and spinning. You see it?
Yeah. I see it on. I see it on. Now I see it on here. I see it on screen, but you still black.
I don't know.
Hold on, let me jot down. Maybe see. It might be me. Hold on.
Yeah, it might be him, y'all. I don't know if it's me. I don't know. Can y'all see the flyer and shit that I got? He said I'm black and I'm circling, but when I go on, I don't see that. I don't see that. I don't see that. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Hit that like button, chat. Hit that like. Let me see. Here you go. Is it still doing the same thing?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah, man. I think I'm in space somewhere, bro.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. It might be you. Let me see. Either that, if it ain't, my shit probably tweaking, and I don't know what's tweaking. It might be tweaking though, cause it could be.
Man, I could have stayed in Dr. Tajak. Said, I want to do this shit. Oh, man. But yeah, man, it's circling, bro.
I'm on mute the whole time. Shit. I'm still tired of your name. Tell me to play some shit. My dumb ass.
I thought you were fixing it.
I was trying to. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to do. I don't know, man. Something like tonight, but anyway. But yeah, man. I'm tired. I'm finna lay my ass down. I don't know, man. I gotta figure out, man. I gotta figure some shit out, man. I gotta figure out, man, how to. Anyway, I'm keep that to myself. But yeah, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, man. We got this interview coming, with Boo London, man. You know what I'm saying? My man off the debut, man. We'll have all his links and shit in the chat tomorrow. I hit him up, you know what I'm saying? Make sure he ready and locked in. So only thing I'm looking for now is a time confirmation if he needed an hour or two earlier. So if so, we will so if he need that time, we will be probably streaming a little bit earlier than usual tomorrow, you feel me? But yeah, man, we got the interview locked in, locked down, and we gonna get it in. You said it's currently a lunar eclipse happening. I ain't seen that shit. I'm about to go outside. Matter of fact, hold on, pause real quick, man. Matter of fact, let me do this. You said it's a lunar eclipse? Man, hold on. First of all, before I even go outside and do all that shit, let me see. Let me make sure. Let me make sure.
Hey, brother, that video I posted yesterday, man, doing hella numbers.
Yeah, they say it is a lunar eclipse. Hold on, y'all. Let me go outside real quick and check this shit out. Talk to them. Let me.
Hey, man, man, a clip last night. Dang, charger slow and on top of that it charge slow as hell. But what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Hey, yo, man, this my last day. This my last day, man. I feel like I'm, I'm, I'm getting emotional, man. I feel like mm, being bearded had some crazy times, man. I'm, I'm miss that. I'm gonna miss the homie, man. I'm gonna miss the homie, bro. You been good to me, man. Shout out to Bearded, man. Hey, I'm missing though, man. My last day, man.
My old boy, nigga. I got a visa just in case. Like, Lil be breaking.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna miss the homie, man.
Go see, man. I had to go see. Big shout out to what is it? What the fuck over to? Yeah, I had to go out there and check it out.
That's a crazy name.
What the fuck over to? So it says yes, near total partial lunar eclipse happening tonight, spending Thursday night, August 27th, into early morning hours of Friday. Up to 90%, 96% of the moon will be covered. And I just went out there. I thought it was gonna be hella dark and shit, but it ain't hella dark. But you can't see the moon. Shit, I should have joined the chat and then on StreamYard on my phone, then went outside and showed y'all that. But shit, if y'all, especially like my people that's out there in the country though, but if y'all go outside, y'all can see that shit clear as day. Clear as day. Yeah, man, I gotta get my motherfucking game, my internet situation. Cause yeah, man, I was trying to play that motherfucker 26. I mean 27. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to play that 27. You know what I'm saying? You say your brother playing it now, he probably getting scraped. You know what I'm saying? He probably out there getting scraped. And my homeboy, he fucking he running Sims right now. He online running Sims, you know what I'm saying? Making fantasy teams. I don't do all that. I just play it. I ain't into it for all that extra shit. I don't do the park shit. I if I get on, I just play. I don't do all that creative player shit. So I don't even. I mean, I just ain't into that shit like how I used to be. You know, back in the day, yeah, when I was a shorty, man, you know, creating players and all that. And right now, yeah, we don't do all that shit. We just play it for the fun factor. We don't do all. Well, I don't do all that. Then I don't be having no time. Shit, I barely cut TV on, my boy. But anyway, man, we finna go on here, shut it down, and get up out of here, y'all. We
I'm not even trolling, bro. Like,
I'm gonna have to fuck around and I'm gonna probably start streaming maybe an hour early or something, man. See if I can tap in and get in on some other folks' time, man. You know what I'm saying? My peoples. I ain't seen my peoples in a minute, you know? Man, I'm gonna tap in, maybe change my time or something, man. I'm trying to see where all my peoples be at. You know what I'm saying? Where all my peoples at? All my peoples gone now. But yeah, man. I don't get no fucks. Time to get some new ones anyway. Shit. Nah, man, I love all my peoples, man. But listen, ain't nothing wrong with new folks, man. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with the new people. But yeah, man. So what I do is before I go, man, I give anybody, man, a few minutes, man, or to give you a little time, man. Yeah, it is an open panel, open discussion night, man. If anybody want to come up and say a little few words, you know what I'm saying? I'll hold back on ending it for a couple of minutes if anybody want to come up and, you know what I'm saying, socialize, chit chat, and talk about some things. Other than that, if not, we're going to go ahead and get up out of here. So it's 2:09, man. I give y'all this 2:11, 2:12.
I'm about to say, I know it ain't that way.
Yeah, no, it's 11. It's almost 11:30.
Oh, I still got time.
Time for what?
Oh, nothing.
Man, look at you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, and we hiring too, y'all over here, man. I need new panel security, y'all.
You don't get
Yeah, man. It's been a pleasure, man. It's been a pleasure.
No, ain't been no damn pleasure.
Come on, baby, man. I'll
No.
Man, you gonna show out? You gonna show your ass for these niggas, man?
Hold on, wait a minute. Did you just show your ass over there on the bomb squad?
No.
Shit. You could have fooled me. Could have fooled the hell out of me.
Man, I can't believe you out there showing your ass for these niggas like this and shit, man.
Who you talking about?
I'm talking about, man, you showing out in front of these people.
Who's showing out? Nigga, what is you talking about? See, now you gonna get your ass cussed out. Who you talking about showing out?
I'm just saying, man, how you treat your foreman, how you treat your security, man, who did.
Wait a minute. No. For see, that go to bullshit. You talking about some how I'm treating security. You quit. The fuck? Now I'm doing you wrong and you quit. That's crazy.
I'm just saying, man, I can't get a graceful send off, bro.
Man, fuck graceful, fuck a send off, and fuck you too.
That's cold, man.
No, that ain't cold. That ain't cold at all.
Man, I've been on time. I've been loyal, man. I ain't been throwing you under the bus and shit.
But so why you quit then?
Because I think it's just time, man. I think it just
Okay. All right. I'll give you that. You know what I'm saying? Then you went over there on the bomb squad and tried to do me in. It's okay.
Oh shit. I ain't try, man. I'm just saying, man. Just saying, man. I'm just trying to. I was just trying to assert myself, bro.
Nah, it sound like you bullshit, man. It sound like you was trying to. So it sound like you bullshit, man.
Man, I ain't bullshit, man. Why you always trying to play me, man?
You say I'm now I'm trying to play you. Oh wow. Oh wow. I hope the people hear this.
Man.
I hope the people hear this, man. You can't trust nobody.
Hey man. Hey, I stuck it out with you for about what, couple months now, bro.
Yeah. Now you gone and shit. You know what I'm saying? You see, I see where your loyalty lie. I see where it lie.
Hey man, I just said, man. When I just said, but I'm just gonna get back on my past, on the past history. I've been on put on thumbnails by Gigi. Yeah, I know I love Gigi. I've been dumped, man. I've been putting in baby oil and shit. I've been what else happened?
So who fault is that?
Why owe you?
Okay, well it's good. We know you know how to spell, but again, who fault is that? I ain't put you on no thumbnails.
I didn't say you did, man. I'm just saying you had something to do with it, man.
So you trying to say so you saying I wouldn't have told somebody to put you on the thumbnail?
No, sir.
Okay, so how was that my fault then?
Because Gigi was. I mean, this person was bad at too, and then this
But
person was
but
bad at
that
too.
don't mean that don't mean they were supposed to take it out on you.
But I'm with you, man, and I took your side.
Did nobody tell you to do that? I appreciate you, but you should have been smarter. So now that's my fault.
Yeah, cause they said you screw up to me, man. I ain't want that bad energy. I ain't want that. I mean, not that bad. I ain't want that bad on me, man. I'm a good boy, man. The women know me for being nice,
So what you
nice
trying to
and
say? I ain't
delicate.
nice.
I'm just, I mean, nigga, this ain't about you, right? This about me and my complaint, bro.
Yeah, but you saying women know you for being nice as if I'm the person that's telling you not to be nice or something.
I ain't say that.
I mean, that's what you're trying to insinuate. That's what you implying.
I ain't applying anything. I'm just saying the the women, the women be right, man. I'm be quiet. I'm be quiet.
Now the women be right. Boy, I tell you. Hell no.
Hey, shit.
That's crazy.
Ain't shit, man.
I know you ain't. See, y'all heard him say he ain't shit, y'all. Y'all heard it himself. Y'all heard it out his own mouth.
I'm just saying, man. Ever since I've been kicking it with you, man, niggas been. Oh man, I've been.
Don't say no niggas. That's because you been in trouble with the females. I ain't got nothing to do with that. And then you only speaking about one person. Hey man, we might have to do a motherfucking put an APB out on Gigi though, man. We ain't seen her in a while. She ain't been live. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I heard Doc and everybody say they miss her and shit.
Yeah, I miss her too, man.
Gigi, if you're watching,
I love you, man. I can't stand being around this nigga without you this long, man.
hey, you know what? We gonna fix that right now. Hold on, we gonna fix that right now. We gonna let's get there. Let's drop his ass. You know what I'm saying? Since he can't stand to be around me, you know what I'm saying? Since she ain't around, we gonna drop his ass. We gonna put him in the back for a minute. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck type of shit is that? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I was saying, Miss Gigi, if you out there, man, listen, man, Doc, you know what I'm saying, play Lexi, you know what I'm saying? Everybody say they miss you. You feel me? They waiting on you to
Don't
come
forget
back.
about me, man.
Hey man, man, we ain't thinking about you, man. You feel me? But the girls say they miss you, you know what I'm saying? I miss you too, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? We miss that chaos and shit, you know what I'm saying? And them thumbnails, you know what I'm saying? Hey, come on back to us, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you're doing good and you're feeling well and everything's good in the house. You know what I'm saying? With you and the girls, hope everything is okay.
Big fans,
You know
all
what I'm saying?
jokes aside, GG, man. We
Yeah,
miss you,
real
man.
shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you need something, you know what I'm saying? If you need us or whatever, I don't know about them. Well, I ain't gonna say it like that, but I'm just saying, you know, I can't speak for everybody. But if you need something, man, let us know. Hit us up. Shit, if it's something we can do, you know what I'm saying, to help out or whatever the case may be. I ain't saying something wrong. I'm just saying anything. We don't know. Or, you know what I'm saying? If you just need to cry or just talk, whatever the case may be, man, you feel me? I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying? You know, but I'll be the first to say that, you know what I'm saying, I stand, you know what I'm saying, my cable to my ear, you know what I'm saying, my shoulder and shit out to you, you feel me? So hit us up, let us know, you feel me? I don't give a hell if you know what I'm saying, hit me up and say fuck you, at least I know y'all all right, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Gigi, man. I miss you, man.
A big shout
You
out
know.
to DG, man. Big shout out to everybody, man, that's on YouTube though, man. You feel me? Like,
Don't worry about it.
this YouTube shit kind of crazy though. You know, and I mean, we didn't figure that out already, but yeah, this YouTube should be crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
Let's not turn it into or make it a bigger monster than it already is. You feel me? I know a lot of people hate the internet and hate, you know what I'm saying, these social media things. You know, man, I just say, look, we just got to use it for the right things. I ain't saying we can't have fun on this, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube or any other social media app. You know, I just use it for the right thing. You feel me? I get it. We get on here, we bullshit, we do what we do, but you know what I'm saying. Sometimes just make it a good live. You know what I'm saying? It's a good content where you're just talking positive or being positive and being supportive. You know what I'm saying? And opening up doors of just as far as networking for people and shit like that. You feel me? I don't give a fuck if you do it one day out of the week and then the rest of the week you go to the chaos. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's kind of an oxymoron, but any little thing, you know what I'm saying, that we can do on this piece of help. You feel me?
Big facts.
Any little thing we do on here will help. Yeah, but y'all, this Two Wheels officially, this is last night, so y'all won't see him up on the panel no more, man. He quit. You know what I'm saying? He was in Bomb Squad Live. He quit on it, so yeah, we ain't fucking with Two Wheels no more. You know what I'm saying?
I just said I quit. You ain't fucking with me either.
We ain't fucking with homeboy no more, man. You know what I'm saying? Homeboy then switched on us, so you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's time to get him up out of here.
I switched on it.
Yeah, you switched. You know what I'm saying? Get you up out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I switched on, bro. Well, I switched on you with.
Man, look, I ain't trying to do all that, man. Matter of fact, damn, is Madden 27 out? I'm still playing 26 like a motherfucker.
Yeah, this shit been out, man.
Well, I gotta get that, man.
Man, you don't even know it, man.
Yeah, no, I've been seeing it like with the college shit. You know what I'm saying? I literally just synced it. I forgot I had 20. I forgot that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know that shit come out every year, man. They be like, God damn, do I want to keep buying shit every year? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Just for y'all to complain about it.
Well, I really don't be complaining. Well, you know, shit, it's always fucked up, but I don't never really be complaining. I know it's you know what I'm saying, it's always gonna have its bullshit. Look, you know what I'm saying, look kinks and shit in it. So
I mean, it's a video game, dog.
yeah. So I don't be too mad at the shit, you know what I'm saying? Especially like with some of the what's the shit, animations and shit, you know what I'm saying? With a ball go through a motherfucker. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Don't be the major complaints with these niggas, bro.
Hey, and you know what, Two Wheels? Something is wrong too, because on my camera, I'm looking at my camera and I don't see the red and green light on. So something might be going on. I might have to fucking, when I end this live, reboot my whole system and shit like that. I don't know.
Oh yeah. It's still black, bro.
Well, y'all can still hear me as long as y'all can hear me. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I don't understand that, because usually if it's black and it's doing that, you know what I'm saying, that buffering type shit, usually, you know, we couldn't hear each other or I wouldn't be able to talk. I don't know what's going on. But I know I can hear it, I can see it. And like I say, when I pull it up on YouTube, like right now, you know what I'm saying, I'm watching it and
Yeah, but man, I'm scared of the dark, bro.
yeah. He said, talking about some, you scared of the dark. Oh, this motherfucker. Yeah. Well, shit, well, since you scared of the dark here, we'll just put you up there. Bam, there you go. It's the Two Wheel Show now. Go ahead.
Hey, Beard is a cheapskate boss.
You better get it off now. Beard
is a cheapskate. He don't pay nobody, man. He don't. Man, every time it's payday, man, he be holding out on me, man. Like, and I go home just virtually starving, bro. when with no
Oh, Leo got back on the game?
with nothing, man. You just a cheapskate, man.
That's crazy. Now I'm a cheapskate, huh? You ain't shit, boy.
Oh man, bro. Come on, man. Let's get in there, man. I go out to see the Bond Squad, man. I'm already betraying them, man, by coming over here. But
Hey, you know what? Matter of fact, we're gonna close it out, man. Two Wheels. Say your last words, because we will not be seeing him on the panel no more. Go ahead and close us out with your last words, Two Will. It was nice knowing you. It was nice having you on the panel. You feel we ain't gonna talk bad about the brother. We gonna say it was nice having him over here for the time that he was over here. We appreciate you for being over here and all the things that you brought to the table.
whoa. Damn. Damn, damn, I was that bad.
Yeah, we ain't fucking with Two Wheels no more. Go ahead and close us out, Two Wheels.
Hey man, how you just gonna drop down like that, man?
Oh shit. Oh man, look, cuz I was letting you say your last words. I was giving you the flow by yourself so we can go.
Oh man. Oh, all right. What's my last word, man? Bearded, man. Shit, I forgot, man.
Yeah.
I forgot like a motherfucker, man.
You see what I said? Shaking my damn head. Well, anyway, y'all, man, listen. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. We gonna get up out of here, man. Make sure y'all tap in and tune in tomorrow, man. Like I say, we got that interview with Boo London, man. Make sure y'all in the building. You feel me? I posted if we going earlier. If not, y'all know what it is. 9 p.m. Central Time. Every Sunday through Saturday, man. We got something going on every day of the strong. Make sure y'all tune in, tap in, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And y'all know what it is, man. Let's keep everybody in our thoughts, our prayers, our views, and meditations. And don't forget to master these 5 key components of life. That's love, peace, respect, motivation, and inspiration. And don't forget to E40 that thing, man, and sprinkle a little support on top, because a little support go a long, 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 long way, y'all. Don't forget that support, man. That's very, 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 very important. And also, man, those that fuck with us, fuck with us. Those that don't, you know what it is. Fuck with us anyway, man. And with that being said, man, all superheroes don't wear capes, but they still need their theme music. So to all my superheroes, all my beautiful people, and all my Beardonians, man, hey, peace to tomorrow. Make sure y'all tap in. Same brown time, same brown channel.
Yes, sir.
Same.
Hey man, I like being in the front like this, bro.
You say what happened?
I like being in the front like that.
Oh, you like being in the front? Well, it's too late for all that now, because you ain't here no more. So you didn't hand over your resignation. We gonna get rid of your ass. So you know what I'm saying. So that's what it is. You want to be in the front more often. You want to be in the front.
I don't know, bro.
Is that what's going on, man? Feel like we ain't sharing the space with you enough.
Hey man, I don't know, man. I'm just thinking about some stuff, bro. Well, I might come back. I might come back one day, bro. You a good homie, man. But you just a cheapskate. You just a cheapskate sometimes. You just do me wrong sometimes.
Shit, that's if we let you back. We might not even let you back.
Hey man. Ain't no replacing 2 wheels, man. And a nigga that's quiet, man. Don't say much. Don't say much, bro. Ain't no.
I think I might have fixed the problem. Am I still black?
No, you good. You good now, huh?
Yeah. See, my camera wasn't even. Yeah, my camera was kind of. I don't know what the fuck it is, but yeah. We back now. But yeah, man, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, man. Fuck 2 wheels. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, nigga.
You know,
But I said I'll quit. I ain't. I said I'll quit. I ain't said you just throw me out on my face like that, bro.
What you mean? If you quit and shit, what else you want me to do?
Just give me a graceful exit or something, nigga.
Okay, all right, I can do that. Hey, okay, I can do that. All right, check it out. Well, y'all, this beautiful time has come to an end with our panel security. I think he has found some other ventures to take part of. So he will be taking a sabbatical from the channel as far as being the panel security. You know what I'm saying? More power to the brother, man. We love Two Wheels. We wish him all the success and things moving forward on his journey. You know what I'm saying? We hope he continue to grow. We hope he continue to be the good brother, the loyal brother, the supporting brother that he is when he's up there on other people's panel. And we just want to tell him that our doors and that our arms are always open. You know what I'm saying? In case he want to come back or whatever the case may be, we're going to always be here to support and help him out. So, man, big ups to Two Wheels, man. You know, this is his final day. He put in his letter of resignation earlier. Big ups to Two Wheels, y'all.
Wait. Hold on, man. Hold on. I did want you to be my panel security, man, when I go out, bro.
And you know what? I have no problem with that, man. Whenever my brother go live, you feel me? I will be there and support whenever I can be there. You know what I'm saying? So most definitely, I can do that for you. You know what I'm saying? Was that graceful enough for you? Was that a graceful?
Yeah, we was sarcastic, but
Wait a minute. Now hold on. Now you didn't hear not a one damn utterance of sarcasm and none of that. Where did you hear sarcasm?
I don't know, man. I just feel like it was sarcastic in it, bro.
No, man, we wouldn't do that.
All right, man. I'm gonna miss you, man. Hold on, man. I'm about to get emotional and shit. Hold on, bro. Hold on.
Okay, give him a minute, man. I'm wiping my tears now.
Oh man, bro.
Two Wheels.
Man. I mean, yes. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what to say right now, man. I mean, this been a trying few months. Ever since I met this guy, I've been in trouble a lot. I've been on thumbnails. Been part of a baby oil ad and shit. And he told me I was gonna get paid, man. I ain't seen a lick of the money. But yeah.
So I told him he was Doc because he was late.
And it ain't. Wait, sir. I didn't interrupt you, bro.
I'm sorry. But I wasn't talking shit about you neither. But go ahead.
Yeah, man. I hate baby oil. I hate baby oil. I've been hating baby oil ever since then. And wait, hold on, y'all. I need to blow my nose a little bit, man.
Wow, this is really heartfelt, y'all.
But other than that, man, he a good dude, man. I mean, he was a good dude. Something has to be. He 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 taught me a lot, man. He let me fall asleep on the printer every other day. You know, and he allowed me to come up. He allowed me to come up every time. Every time every time he always accusing me of dropping off the printer and shit. But other than that, he a good dude, man. He a good dude, man. I miss you, bro. I miss you, dog. I miss you.
And y'all see he drop off and come back. It ain't nothing that the people can't see.
But not on purpose though.
I'm saying.
Not on purpose though. It's a lot of times they be kicking me out, bro. When I just be on YouTube, man.
Y'all, he
Watch
leave
it.
on purpose. He leave on purpose, y'all. He leave on purpose and then try to say kick him out.
Hey, no, no. I ain't gonna lie, a couple times I did leave on purpose, but other times they kicked me
Yeah,
out.
see, he admitting it, chat. You hear him, chat? Listen to him.
I mean, yeah, I was up front with you from the get go. Like, sometimes I do it, but a lot of times they kick me out. I forgot about these earning bad stuff. But yeah, man, beat it, man. I struck out a lot of times with the women, man, because of Bearded, man, because him and his reputation, man. He always cool, so, man. I call him Shaggy, man, because he always cool.
Hey, look, the women, I don't have no problem with the women, so I don't know how you got to say how you having problems.
I mean, they been every time I've been hanging with you, they tell me, man, I'm hanging around a bad influence, man.
They don't know me for them to tell you that.
And but other than that, man, I wouldn't say, man, it's fun. On some real shit, man. It's fun. It's fun talking on Bearded Channel, bro, because he give me, he give me an opportunity to talk, man. Even if I don't say much, bro, you give me an opportunity, and to voice my opinion, even though I'm not, I'm not, I'm not able to articulate I'm able to articulate myself, but even though, sometimes I'm be able to articulate myself, the man still give me an opportunity to talk, man. That's that's pretty cool, man. On some real shit, man. That's cool, man. That's real cool.
Yeah, and
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna never rush you. Shit, take your time. You know what I'm saying? That's what I tell everybody. Like, especially like for you, bro, because I know you don't like, you know what I'm saying, to talk, bro. But shit, if you come up here, if you got something to say, bro, take your fucking time. Ain't nobody rushing you. And if a motherfucker rushing you, fuck what they got going on, man. You up here with me, shit. You know what I'm saying? If it take you an hour to get out whatever you need to get out, shit, I'm gonna give you that time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
real
yeah.
shit. And again, man, I appreciate you for just being able to, come over here and express yourself, because I know that can be a lot, especially for a person that, what I'm saying, is not real vocal. You know what I'm saying, especially when it comes to talking. And like I say, I don't demand you to talk, but you speak when you want to speak. So I mean, man, like if I helped or if I, what I'm saying, encouraged to push that along, what I'm saying, that's cool too. But what I'm saying, that's all you, bro. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You found the place where you was comfortable, what I'm saying, where you was able to do whatever. You feel me? And look, and if you felt as though you outgrew the space and you need to move on, more power to you.
Man, I ain't going nowhere, man. Chill out, man.
Nah, fuck that.
Man, I ain't going nowhere, man. I'm fucking with you, man. I ain't going nowhere, man.
Fuck that. He went on the bomb squad, y'all, and said he quit. I say, damn. I'm saying.
Man, I might quit, man. I might quit.
See what I'm saying, y'all?
Yeah. This time we, it's that time we to just skedaddle. It's the time we to skedaddle right quick, man. I might come back, man. I might come back. Door still open, man.
That's crazy.
But on the real though, man, Brady, man, real nigga, man. He always man, been a real nigga. You know, he embraced me, man. Always embraced me. Always embraced me like I'm the homie, man. Can't do nothing but respect it, man. Real nigga, man. I mean, he ain't with all that bullshit, man. He ain't with all that arguing and shit, man. That's part of the reason why I came over here, man. Cause man, I could tell I could spot a real dude when I see it, man.
Yeah. And you need to listen to them too, because I'll tell you, stop fucking with them other people. Stop fucking with them.
Yeah. Yeah. I need to. I really need to, man. Cause that ain't like cause other people told me to stop messing with them.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, nigga, man. Man. Even if you listen, I don't give a fuck if it's me. If you feel as though I disrespected you, goddamn it, and you wanted to come and talk to me about it, bro, and I wasn't too, receptive of, of conversation or having that conversation, shit, stop fucking with me. Because ain't nowhere in the hell we didn't build a rapport and a relationship to the point where we can't talk to each other, fix or settle whatever we need to settle. I'm not saying that it'll happen between, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just gonna put me in there. You feel me? Because like, man, I don't give a fuck who it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who it is. Now, mind you, I will say this. I know sometimes, situations and circumstances be how they be. Just play your role and play your part until you can get away from, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna speak on too much of shit, but just hopefully that don't go too far over your head. You know what I'm saying? Type situation, type shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it is what it is, man. We're family, man. We all I know you bullshit, man. But again, this is last day. We kicking two wheels ass on. We ain't fucking with him no more. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
he threw me under the bus with the lady. So yeah, man. I can't have
Hey man,
nobody.
I told what. Well, I've been told you that. I've been told you that from the get go, man.
Yeah, you know what? So, and I will say you have. So it's my fault.
I told you. I told you that from the get go about twice.
This motherfucker said I told you that from the get go about twice that I was gonna throw your ass under the bus.
Hey man, what didn't I tell you that?
Yeah, you did. Anyway, man, y'all, I'm finna get up out of here, man. Two wheels. It was all, it's always a pleasure when I got a little bro up here with me. Man, I'm finna shit, y'all. Finna get ready for my interview tomorrow, man. Get my questions together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Write some
man.
shit down.
Shout out to 318, man. Crazy
Man, big shout out to my boy too. Yeah. Excuse me. Big shout out to my boy 318, man. He going live, y'all. Make sure y'all go tap in. He fucking hilarious, man. Go tap in, check him out. Hopefully, he might go live tonight, bro. If he go live tonight, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't sleep, you feel me? Well, because I'm probably like I'm probably gonna, you know what I'm saying, partake in my little Scooby snacks. You know what I'm saying? To lay down, turn the TV on. Yeah, I ain't finna watch it. I was gonna play the game. I might. I don't know. I don't know if I want to buy that. I might buy this Madden and football and shit and see what it's about. But if I'm up and I catch him, shit, I'm gonna rock out with him. If not, shit, I'll probably watch this TV till it look at the TV until it shit start watching me. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't watch TV, so I'm just turning it on. Basically, I'm just listening to the shit. You know what I'm saying? Listening to the shit. I usually listen to something on YouTube. I try to find something on YouTube.
Hey man, I'm surprised cable TV still a thing, bro.
Now I don't even watch cable. I ain't even got cable no more. Shit, they
Me
switched
either,
cable
dog.
providers in my area. I never paid for cable, but they switched the cable providers in my area, and shit, I ain't got it no more. So I mean, but like you said, you surprised that's even a thing because with all these apps and shit like that, I got a Fire Stick, so I had a bunch of apps and shit that I could watch it on and Amazon Prime and shit like that. But yeah, I still don't. I don't really be into the
Yeah,
TV.
man, like cable been out of style since what?
No, but you know, it depends because you know, some people, you know what I'm saying, don't do the apps and all that shit. Some people,
I
you know,
mean,
still do watch.
shit, but how this internet, you can't get away from it, man.
Man, y'all, tomorrow I think I'm gonna start my first day of working out, man. I gotta get back in shape, man. I'm getting a little bit too fat. I'm starting to get man breast over here.
Pause, man. Come on, man.
Ain't no pause, nigga. Shit, everybody got breasts, nigga. That's part of human physiology, nigga.
Yeah, man, but I don't want to hear it, man.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now that wasn't a pause situation. Yeah, no, I don't think that was a pause situation. That was more of a health situation. That wasn't a pause. But yeah, y'all, we finna shut it down. We finna get up out of here. Again, hit that like button, share us out. Hey, we be back tomorrow, man, with that interview. So make sure y'all tune in for me, Two Wheels, and our boy Boo London. And like he say, shout out 318, shout out Dr. Chocolate, shout out my boy Monk, my brother, TMB, podcast 4.4, man. And all the peoples, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Bearded Conversation. We out.
Guys, my name is Cito. You already know that, dog. This the hottest show you gon' find around. If young niggas ain't known, you need to ask around. This is bearded conversation. It's all love and no hate. Around here we good, but we aim to be great. Hit back in the debate. Enjoy your Scooby snacks. Around here we just talk about this and all that. We talking real life, every day and every night. And if you need to clear the air, you can bring your wife. We got church on Sunday, that's on the west side. We got virtual reality, in case you're scared of outside. See, we got what you need, and that's a guarantee. The best thing about it, it's absolutely free. Bearded conversations, all love ain't no haters. Enjoy Scooby snacks while we get back to the business. Don't matter if you black or white, who you think is wrong or who is right. These are just opinions I'm inside from a different walk of life. Yeah, see, my name is Cito. Hit that like button, share, subscribe, buy this man a coffee. Don't forget to lead over follow. Don't forget to love those that love you. And don't ever forget that you ain't never been richer than you are right now.
Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man. Like the video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Y'all know what it is, man. When we come together, may we always meet on the level. Once we in each other's presence, may we always be humble and plump. And when we leave each other's presence, may we always part on the square. Some more to be, some more to be, some more to be. So may it be, family. Peace, y'all. Same black time, same black channel. Y'all, my bag. Same brown time, same brown channel. Y'all come brown now. You hear? Peace.